Skinnamarink dinky dink, skinnamarink doo. I love it, you. I love it, you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love it, you in the evening and underneath the moon. Skinnamarink dinky dink, skinnamarink doo. I love you. How y'all doing? Hello, Jordan. How are you doing? Whoa, what'd I do? I screwed something up. There we go. Oh, hey, Viking. Hello, Ty. Since Viking's here, I gotta do something. Yeah. All right. While that's warming up, what y'all been doing? How y'all been? How's your mom and them? How's your family? How's the everybody? I'm a hot mess. I'm not a hot mess. I'm a spicy disaster. Ugh. What up, Zoop? Did you go back and watch the video? Because I still have I have the book right here. All right, so I got an idea. But goddamn, lazy. Hello to you too. Fuck. The first thing you say, mine's gone too. But fuck. Doing good. Finally starting to write more. I was going at a snail's pace. Hey, Nettles. Ugh. You don't have to be here. It's okay. I know you're dealing with all different kinds of shit right now. You wrote 600 words yesterday. That's awesome. Hey, Haley. How you doing? So I got a story for y'all before we start what I want to do. I want to do a word association game with you guys. I want to give you a word and I want you guys to type the first thing that pops in. So we're going to have a little fun tonight. But happy birthday, Haley. You need a distraction? Cool. Then let's distract the Nettles. What's up, Zeely? So I was invited to an event and I went to that event on Monday. And it was very interesting. But here's the thing. So there's a hotel here that we delivered to before called the Renaissance, and the event just happened to be at the Renaissance on Monday. So I went in there just out of curiosity to find out how much this place normally costs per night. Right, $399 a night. I'll repeat that. $399 a night. A night. Now, luckily, all that was comped. Dinner was comped. All that stuff. Had a wonderful night. Me and Shell were there. Had an absolutely fantastic evening. But the room wasn't any better than like a fucking Super 8 motel. It literally had bed, one of those old TVs. I'm talking about the ones with the back end on them. Not a flat screen TV, but just a fucking 4x3 bitch, right? On top of that, valet service that I didn't know I was going to have to pay for was $35 a day. So I had them go a night. Yes, Nettles, a night. You can go check it out. It's the Renaissance Hotel in Montgomery. $399 a night. Okay. Yeah, the old analog television. Not only did it have that, but there was this, not fresco, but there was the wallpaper was literally the view out the window. The view out the window is the state capitol and the riverfront. You guys know the riverfront if you guys remember the Montgomery Brawl. So we were right across the street from where the Montgomery Brawl happened. Okay. The there was no phone in I got a list of things. Let me tell you what you get for $399 a night at this hotel, okay? Because I'm gonna put all this in my review. All right, pay attention. Because you're about to have your mind blown. No working phone. No phone. You have to pay extra for a working phone. And do you know what they do when you pay the extra $25 a day for the phone in your own hotel room? $25 a night, day, whatever. You get a phone. Other than that, you have to call them up and sit on hold forever with your cell phone. You literally just get the power cord to the phone. And the power cord has a locking mechanism on it that they have to do, that they have to unlock, kind of like taking the tags off when you go buy clothes. They have to do that. No microwave. No microwave. No way to cook anything. Okay? No way to cook anything. Nothing. But you do get a refrigerator. The refrigerator is hidden inside the entertainment center, or the dresser that the old TV sitting on. You get a refrigerator so you can keep your drinks cold and whatnot. But no microwave. All right. Basic room you can get for half the price literally anywhere else. You can go to the Hilton True or any of those other things. You're going to pay under $200 a night. Let me catch up with chat real quick. All right, age is just a number. Yes, a night. Yeah. Oh, the good old analog television. Hey, Elizabeth, how you doing? Hey, Manly. Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, West Virginia, Kentucky are mysterious to me. I like blues and bluegrass, but I've also seen Deliverance. Yeah, stay away from this part of the country. Yeah, 2024 was a palindrome. You could flip that around. Depends on what part of Kentucky you're from, Bryce. What up, Jordan? Sounds like the hotel company I used to work for got us for a big meeting we had. But we had an N64 and a CRT TV. You could have rented a video game console. Like, why? It's an old fuck it. Anyways, a good friend of mine from Appalachia in Kentucky actually had a charming bluegrass wedding. I love bluegrass. I really love bluegrass. Check this shit out. All right, so remember, we're still talking about a hotel that charges $399 a night, okay? Keep that in mind. No free coffee. No free coffee. There's a Keurig in your room with one Keurig cup for two beds. One Keurig cup, and it was broken. It didn't even work. But since they told me I had to pay for the phone, I didn't call them and ask them if the Keurig was broken or if there was some kind of secret mechanism to unlock that sumbitch too. So I go downstairs and I ask them if they have coffee in the lobby, and they said you can go to the bar and order some coffee. Go to the bar to order some coffee, $4.50 for a small black coffee. They were going to charge me for cream too. Housekeeping knocked on the door at 6:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m. Checkout time wasn't until noon. Housekeeping. Dun, 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 dun. I thought it was the fucking police. I thought we were finna get robbed or a hotel room invaded, whatever. Knocking on the door at 6:30 in the morning. We were up until 2. I'll tell you more about that in a second. We were up until 2 a.m. Why the fuck are you knocking on my door at 6:30? The hallway and the rooms upstairs, we were on the 5th floor. Everything smelled like a struck match. And this wasn't a matter of somebody having struck a match and waved it around, because the entire time we were there, it smelled like struck matches. That sulfur smell, absolutely disgusting. The odor never went away. That's how I spent my Monday night, thinking I was going to have this fantabulous getaway for a night so I could relax and rest and all this other stuff. Worst hotel experience of my life. And they want $400 a day for this room. And that's like the base suite. That's the base price. You have to pay more for everything else. No continental breakfast, but you can go down to the restaurant, which is called The House, and spend $35 on eggs and bacon. I'm not even kidding. $34 for eggs and bacon. You do get toast with it, though, or your choice of a biscuit or toast. Sorry. I drink all the coffee and cocoa. Well, yeah, same here. Mario Kart N64, that's my game. I love that game. In Kentucky, as we speak, there's nothing but the sound of pigs at night, just endless squealing. You sure that's just not you? Like you're not hearing yourself breathing, man? I don't even know. I don't even know if you're a big dude or not. I just thought I'd make fun of you. Yeah, 6:30. 6:30 in the AMs. So the hotel was the portal to hell. That's what we're gonna talk about next, because boy, do I have a fucking picture for you. All right. So it sounds shit. Yeah, pass, definitely. Okay. Let me email these pictures to myself right quick, like, because you're gonna have to see them on my screen. Because if I just hold up a picture, it's not going to do it justice. I want to show you the picture that's in their lobby, and when you see this picture, I want you to know that there's no blurring going on. Look at everything else in the fucking picture. When you see it, you're going to see two lamps, and you're going to see a picture, and then the next picture I give you is going to be right up close to it. There is no blurring going on in this picture, but this is the creepiest fucking picture I've ever seen in my life. Y'all ready? Let me email myself. Let me get this thing up here and then share my screen. Give me just a second. Because sometimes it takes a while for me to do things on my phone. Because it's old and slow, kind of like me. All right. Y'all, I can't wait for y'all to see this. I cannot wait. Now, I remember what I said. Remember what I said. There's no blurring going on in this picture. Love the content. Thank you. Bearded brother. Oh, you make me nervous, Bearded. The next comment is going to be something foul, isn't it? Depends on how you define big. I'm a dude. Big is 4 inches. Ahoy. Hey, John, how you doing? Was just thinking of you. As you just finished south of here. What'd you think about it? Tell me the truth. Hurt my feelings. Ooh, sounds like a good horror story setting. Old and slow. That sounds like manly. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. So much. Okay. So remember, I promised you guys the first one, right? The first one is the first one. Absolutely. You'll see. I purposefully took a picture of this because I knew no one was going to believe me. I took a picture of it from afar with the two whatchamacallits, the two lamps in the picture. All right. So let's see how big I can get this. You see the two lamps? You see there's no blurring, right? You see there's absolutely no blurring. None whatsoever. Just get a good zoom in on the sumbitch if you want to. Zoom in on it. No, I love receiver. Okay, all right. I'm glad because there's I get numerous ugly comments from people about my beard. I know I got a pube beard. I understand that, but my wife loves it. She likes the texture on her thought. Anyways, you get the point. I get a lot of people like bearded dude and all that stuff that I have to block because of, not just because of the beard stuff, but it's always like some kind of out of pocket comment. It is a person. I don't know. I think it's a fisherman. Hang on. It gets much worse. Let's see how big I can get this. Challenge accepted. You can use this as a blurb. You are beautifully fucked up. Thank you, John. I love you. What the fuck is that? Okay, you ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all ready for the close-up? If there's something wrong with your beard, then I'm in trouble. That pic is cursed. Oh, no. You ain't even seen the best part yet, or the worst part. Y'all ready? In 3, 2, 1. Nope, don't save it. That's the fucking picture. It's not blurred. That's the picture in the hallway, in the lobby that goes to the elevator. That is the picture. That's the picture that this $400 a night hotel decided to put in their fucking lobby. It's like what's his name? Vigo from fucking Ghostbusters 2? It's a list. God damn it, Manly. God damn it. This is the picture, right? Right, Viking, for that? You know what you get? You get the fog. You get a lots of fogs. Ah! What's burning me? Is that the Overlook Hotel? It might be, bruh. It might be. Look at that shit. Would you look? Would you look? You're a horror guy. You should love this. Like, no. There's a difference between being safe and sound in my bed reading some fucked up shit and just walking up and seeing this as you're waiting on a goddamn elevator. What is this? Why would you do this? Why? Why? What's up, D-Rick? Why would you do this? It's the fisherman. That's another thing. It does look like the homie from, well, he's not the homie, but it does look like the motherfucker from, all that. My brain cannot process. Uncanny. Exactly. Yes, he's wearing a hat. He's wearing one of those old fisherman hats. But peep this. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all. Look at this. Look in the background. The background's not fucking blurred either. The background isn't blurred. So what's up with Johnny Henchman here? What's up? What is up with Fistfucker Fisherman? What the fuck is up with the psychotic looking seaman? Why? Why would you put that? Definitely big lighthouse energy. Pause. D-Rec. I don't know if you meant big lighthouse. But a lighthouse, you know what a lighthouse looks like, right? You know. Okay, let's not. I was not prepared for the zoom. Yeah, I told you. Like, this is a real thing. This is fucking real. I took the picture myself. Again, this is what it looks like. That's not Photoshop. I don't know how to do this in Photoshop. What is this? It's like emulating being drunk. He has the face of an anus. Yes. He does have a face of an anus. And that it is well lit. There's no alterations here. This is exactly what you see when you go to the elevators. There are no rooms on the first floor. So you have to go by this thing every single time you go by the elevator. And I swear to God, I swear to Buddha, swear to every one of them, Muhammad, all of them, Shiva, and all the other billion Indian deities. I swear to all of them. Every time I was in that hallway, it felt like someone was looking at me, and I didn't want to be there, but I had to be there, and it fucked me up, y'all. It fucked me up. I couldn't believe it. Like, it was one of those things where I'm being punked right now, right? Like, I got invited to this event. I didn't have to pay for any of this, and that's fantastic. But I didn't want to be there. Like, what the hell is this shit? I buy that for $3. $3 at Goodwill. Of course. It's like a creepy shrine. Yeah, it is. Definitely. Belongs in the Denver airport. At some point, I would have questioned whether or not I was in Hotel California. Fair. Very fair. Did you stay in room 1408? We stayed in 520. So the best we could do there is 12. It's one before 13, though. If y'all don't know, 1408 is in reference to that there's never a room 13 in hotels, but if you add 1, 4, and 8, 0, of course, doesn't matter. If you add 1, 4, and 8, you get 13. So that's what King was going for. If you didn't know, I'm not trying to call you stupid, but sometimes people miss things. Anyways, love you. I agree with Elizabeth. The pick is going to steal. Yeah. They were looking at you cross-eyed. Fuck off. God damn it, Nettles. I'd like a hotel where the 13th floor is weirdly tall and narrow and the lights are flickering. No. You can keep that shit to yourself. It's the portrait of the hotel's founder that died 100 years ago this night. Yeah. We could write an entire story about this, and I might actually do it. I am not the type of person to do hotel stories, though. The only hotel story I think I've ever told, except for small scenes in like Life After Dane and whatnot, was Come. It's about what you think it's about. But it's a dude in a hotel room who likes putting his semen everywhere, but there's a much deeper meaning. Anyways, the that picture was actually of the last person that stayed in that hotel. This is why I love you guys. This is, you understand me. This is why I love you guys. Y'all telling some great stories here in the comment section, and this is absolutely fantastic. That blurry fucker blurred reality in that hotel. It's some rose matter thinny shit. The demon came in through the art and stole all the coffee. They did. You love hotel stories? Cool. I thought, I just think that putting people in hotels is, oh, what is it? Well, of course, The Shining is like one of your favorite books and movies, right? Viking, am I remembering that correctly? But anyways, I think that hotel stories are too right turnish. You know what I mean? Like, I always tell you, go for left turns. I feel like any hotel story, there ain't much new you can do with it. I would love to read an original one, but they're pretty much all ripoffs of, uh, what's the one, the Shirley Jackson one, and The Shining and all that shit. I remember you sending me that before you posted it, and I was like, now that you viewed the picture, you'll be cursed to live in that picture until someone else views it. Ugh. Oh, you're talking about Come? Is that one? Is it the story you're talking about? Because I know I didn't send you this picture. I haven't shown anybody this picture. At one point, I got weirdly superstitious about 13, so I started seeking out 13s to get over it. Then I got superstitious about 14. Why is he in front of a Greek statue? Who knows? What the fuck even is he? Like, what happened in that picture? Convenient, correct? What are y'all talking about? It's the it's the picture of the dude that was under your bed while you slept. Well, he got smushed, if you get what I mean. Like, things happen. There was adult situations. So he was under there. He got fucked up. What if the twist was the person finds out that he's the owner of the hotel, and the scary thing is that he didn't have to pay, but he did? Ooh. Ooh. I just read Tender as a Flesh. Everybody seems to love or hate it. I was honestly just like, that was okay. Really? Anyways, that's fine. Your opinion, I'm gonna respect it. Of course, Lazy has no. Never mind. Identity is a good horror hotel story. It is. But I mean, I loved Identity. It's one of my favorite horror movies. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, the hotel didn't exist. I'm trying not to, get all that. Or the pictures in the Witches. What, the movie or the book? Adult things happen while being stared down by creepy picture guy. It wasn't in our room. It was in the lobby. It was in a hallway that you had to get on the elevators. The elevators were in this hallway, and this dude is just up on the wall. This creepy motherfucker is just up on this wall. That's it. That's all you can see. There's the two lamps and him, and then there's some bullshit on the table. But that's it. That's the only thing in it. There's no potted plants. There's none of that stuff at all whatsoever. But I think I wanted it to go a lot more in depth. I like the idea, honestly, but they could have doubled the length for you. Huh. I don't know, man. I thought it would have. I think it would have overstayed its welcome. I don't think there's a whole lot. In fact, I thought it could have been shorter in some sections, but especially for that punch at the end, which is one of my favorite endings since Pet Cemetery. It's a gut punch for me, and maybe I'm looking back on it in rose-colored glasses, but because the only thing I really remember about the book now is how it ended, and it stayed with me. So I finished We Are Legend last night. I was kind of hoping for some more of what happened right before everything went to shit. Um, so more of the like community stuff going on. That's all there in that room. What? The painting? Once again, the painting is downstairs in the lobby. It's at the end of a corridor that you have to walk down to get to the elevators. I've read so many weird stories. Nothing surprises me. That's fair. The lamps were part of a weird shrine to creepy picture guy. Yeah, sounds like it. That's what it looks like too. It does. Yeah, well, it's not a room though. It's just a hallway because the hotel doesn't have any rooms on the bottom floor. The second floor is for the spa, the pool, not the pool. Sorry, you there's a. It is for the pool, but it's access to the pool. You go across a catwalk, and then there's the pool, indoor pool over here. But anyways, and you literally you turn right or left depending on which entrance you entered. You go down this hallway. There's nothing else except for elevators on both sides and that fucking picture. Right. I see what you mean. I was thinking of different original. Oh, okay. I got you. Well, yeah, it is. I would say you're absolutely right, D-Rick. I would say that that's one of the better, or if not the best, original storylines for the hotel. It just kind of bothers me that, that it is what it is. Shell literally just watched that movie the day before we went to that hotel. Literally, I walked in and it was on. It was at the end when you find out the twist. Yeah, the movie from the 90s. A girl is put into a painting by a witch, but continues to age until one day. Yeah, yeah, okay. I remember that now, John. Let's see here. I thought the end was good. I saw it as a comment on tactically supporting evil systems. Tacitly, sorry. It was easier for him to go back to being part of the murderous system, so his life would go back to normal. I don't agree with that assessment. I saw it more as not that he was a part of it the whole time. Like he was literally everything that he did was for the bigger. It's not like he changed his mind. It's like that was him. He was gaslighting the entire time. Like what happened with the goblins earlier. He doubled the length for you. He doubled the length. Uh, yeah, Ty. Like a plant would have helped. Exactly. Yeah, that it is. It is very. Akash. Akash. Where the? Hey, 111 years old. You haven't aged today. How you doing, man? I ain't seen you. I ain't seen or heard from you since you left Twitter. How you doing? Maybe they tried to put plants there, but they all died. That would be a great part of a story. It absolutely would. That would be amazing. It's like, well, we tried to, y'all, you're gonna make me have to write this story because y'all's ideas are fucking fantastic. By the way, this week kicks off the new video series. I have to actually film this week. I'm working on the new, Stephen King, Dean Koontz, Patterson, H.P. Lovecraft, all that stuff that we talked about in the last stream. We're doing that. I'm starting that this week. You probably won't get the video until next week or the week after because Craig has to go and edit all of this. That's because they didn't properly honor the hotel gods. Have you read The Resort by Bentley Little? I'm pretty sure I just spoiled it for anyone who hasn't. But there's a book out there like that. Had they properly honored the picture, the plants wouldn't have died. Yeah. I bet they did. Plants. Yeah. 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 Lots of dead flies under the painting. You know what? I didn't notice. I was so creeped out. I didn't want to go anywhere near it. That's interesting. It seemed like he was seeing Jasmine's humanity, but in the end, it didn't matter. But him gaslighting and planning it all along is a different angle than what hit me. That's what I got from it. But but here's the thing, Bryce. We're talking about it, right? That makes it a good book. Just by base level, that makes it a great book because we're talking about it. And I'm showing you things you might not have seen. You're telling me your opinion on things that you saw. But art, the subjectivity of art is what makes it amazing. And you might not have loved it or fanboyed over it or whatever, but think about it. We're talking about it. It had an effect on you so much so that you felt the need to bring it up here. And I love that. But that's what I'm getting at. It's like any story that we can what's Twitter? Any story that we can, that makes you want to talk about it, to be like, "Hey, I read this. I agree with you. I disagree with you, whatever." That makes for a good book. That's not a meh experience. That's something that you want to talk about. And I appreciate that. That's how I look at it anyways. When you find a piece of art that strikes you and you have to talk about it. I think that elevates any good book or any book that you feel meh about. I think that adds more to it. But it's just me spitballing here. I actually think I have a copy of that book somewhere. Uh I know I have a Bentley little book. I just don't know what it's called. They're all the something, like the house, the return, the resort, the baby. No, there's no babysitter. But anyways, yeah, there's all of that. They thought the painting was haunted, but there was just some radioactive material behind the canvas. Ooh, that blurred the picture or something. What's Twitter? All I remember is a volatile wasteland brought brought up on by a rich guy that's really into horny brand names. Isn't it named after his child? Like, isn't his kid's name X or something? The nice guy is never a nice guy. Hostel 2, Last House on the Left. That's good. I Okay. Yeah, it's like the conversation on TikTok right now about who would you who would you rather bump into in the woods, a man or a bear? And all women are saying the bear for hopefully obvious reasons. It is a great book that is talk aboutable. Yeah, definitely Ishmael. And how are you doing? It's good to see you. Good to see you, Ishmael. I had to backtrack to show Jess the picture because she was like, what is he on about? Hang on, hang on. You guys are chatting up a storm. I love it, but give me a second. What is he on about with this picture? So I had to show her. I'm sorry. I still have it out. You want me to bring it up again? I don't want to, but yeah, the red in the painting is radioactive. That's cool. That's fair. I didn't think it was a cool book, and I did think it was a cool book, and I'm certainly happy I read it. It was on my mind. If anything, I liked it enough to want more from it. Hey, that's completely fair. Completely fair. So you probably missed some stuff. I was mostly me and Bryce have been talking about the tenders of flesh. You have the house? Yeah, that one's fun too. Je- Jess, what the fuck? That killed the plants and flies. That's like, okay, so here's the difference between Dean Koontz and Stephen King. Okay, Dean Koontz, if he wrote this story, it would end up being that there was something radioactive behind the thing that blurred the picture that but both these books can exist. Both of these stories can exist. So you have a single premise, but you can have so many different stories out of it. If Dean Koontz did this, Dean Koontz would explain it away with the radioactive substance that actually killed the flies, killed the plants, makes people feel sick around it, all that stuff. But if Stephen King did it, it would actually be supernatural because Dean Koontz has to explain every fucking thing, and Stephen King doesn't like explaining things at all. I look wonderful. Well, thank you. I appreciate you, Ishmael. Wish I could see you, but you're looking fantastic too. I want to stay in chat, but I'm up. All right, Haley. Have a good night. Love you. Honestly, I think Elon Musk and Grimes literally just smashed a keyboard with whatever. Yeah, yeah, true. Uh, let's see here. I missed the punk band X. That's the only X I want. Fair enough. There is an X song I love but can't remember the title. Hey, Akash, I haven't finished a book in over 6 months. I have not. I'm reading the fifth season by N.K. Jemisin, and if I'm honest, I'm loving it. Don't get me wrong, but I only read like 5 to 10 pages a day. I don't have it in me anymore. Thank you for the hearts, Ishmael. Um, let's see here. Been spending so much time on my other hobbies and career. Been watching movies so excessively I become a maniac. So me and Shell treated ourselves to Monkey Man. What before we ended up checking into the hotel at 4 o'clock. It was only $4 tickets. They have a special going, for matinees and whatnot. $4 ticket. So we decided we would go spend $8 and have ourselves a good time. And because Dan works at AMC, they got one of those buckets that you can refill for $5. So we didn't even spend not even $15 to go see Monkey Man. When I say it's the best movie I've seen since, I would say, man, I said this last night, but I think it goes even farther back. It's the best movie I've seen in probably a decade. It is so perfectly detailed. From the cinematography to the fight choreography, everything in that movie is absolutely perfect. And this is a minor spoiler. It's not. It really does. But the entire second half of the movie deals with trans representation, which I did not expect whatsoever. And it's like the biggest part of the story is what's happening to trans people in India at the time. It's absolutely fantastic. Please go see it in the theater because nobody's watching it around here. Um, and it's for racist reasons, but it's amazing. You guys need to see Monkey Man. If you have the means, definitely go and check it out at the theater. Yeah, Monkey Man was badass. 100%. One hundo. Most of the time when you need double the this is a bad time. Everything is a pee joke to you. Everything. Late Night with the Devil the other night. It was really good. I want to see it. But yeah, I knew once I saw that Jordan Peele was a producer on Monkey Man, and also I just love Dev Patel, Slumdog Millionaire. I mean, it's amazing, amazing actor. And he also directed it, and he is with that one movie. He is now one of my favorite directors of all time. Let's see here. I'm reading Grotesque. I have that one sitting over here. Is that the one I read? I don't think it's the one I read. It might be. I can't remember. You need a good movie? Go see Monkey Man, please. No, no, I mean I've been diving deep into film history, watching old classics and digging. I'm sorry, Akash. If you're dicking them, that's your own business. But digging up ancient relics from the silent era. Wow. No, that actually sounds really cool. You'd be fun at my party. We don't have a theater here anymore, and if we did, they probably wouldn't show it here. And that's fair, Zoot. That's really fair. I have a queer movies to watch list on Letterboxd, so I've just added. Yes, please do. And it's amazing representation, at least in my opinion. It's amazing representation. Just the fact that he could have talked about anything. There are so many things going on in India. He could have talked about anything in that movie, and he wrote it. It's the story by him, and he's one of the screenwriters. The way he did it was mind-blowingly awesome. Hey, I talked to you at a party. That sounds interesting. The last two Indian movies I saw were about human trafficking. Great, but there's some dark stuff coming out of it. Yes, there is. But also you have or RRR. I call it just being funny. RRR is fantastic. It is 3 hours long, so be prepared for that. But it is an over the top. It's like a Marvel movie, but from India. But it's not about superheroes, even though the heroes are kind of superhuman. Fantastic movie, 3 hours long. It's a musical in sections. It's a musical, it's a horror movie, it's an action adventure movie, it's a love story, it's everything you could want in one movie. Actually, the Monkey Man spoiler is more of a motivation for me to watch it. I like movies that piss people off for the right reasons. The only people that this is going to piss off are bigots, and I'm with you on that. If they're pissed off, I'm glad. So they used to show garbage or a blockbuster 7 months after it hit theaters, then wonder why they didn't do business. Yeah, right. I'm trans, so yeah, I need to see it. Definitely, please, 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 go if you can get to the theater, Ty, please go watch this in theater. You will be amazed. It is amazing. But here's the thing. It comes off as like a John Wick kind of Fight Club action movie. It is so much deeper. I would say it's even deeper than Fight Club. Pay attention to the themes. Always pay attention on what's going on the camera, because what's going on around the people is just as important as what is happening with the conversations and everything. The way the movie opens, they show certain images from like a children's story, and then they incorporate those throughout the film. Remember this one thing. This isn't a spoiler. Remember this one thing. The mango at the beginning, and then pay attention. Always be looking for the mango. Okay? Always be looking for the mango in a shot, because almost every scene has that image somewhere. And yeah, anyways, have fun. Have fun. What up, team? Brian. Hello, Brian C. How are you doing? Yeah, I got them both on there. Especially Sisu. I want to see both of them. Because of you. But yeah, I want to see them. Nice. When I was a kid, Bollywood had a reputation for being very kitschy. So it's really cool seeing them become a major hitter in mainstream and art film. Triple R or RRR, or as I jokingly say, is just, it's on Netflix. Watch it. Watch it. I actually just finished watching. You just finished? Oh, it's fan fucking tastic, wasn't it, Brian? Don't want to sound rude, but why are Americans still racist against Indians in 2024? I don't think it's not just Indians. It's just xenophobia. I mean, it's the idea that anyone who wasn't born here is the bad guy, and we've been teaching kids that ever since like the fucking 50s, right? Or actually even before that. Because you had racism against Irish people and all that stuff. I mean, it's just kind of what we do here. We hate people, unfortunately. I'm doing fantastic. Jude, how the hell are you doing? No, I just zone out in a movie. I dated a film major who I drove crazy. Just before coming in here, yep, very solid. I think I'm gonna do a spoiler review. I'm definitely gonna review the film at some point. Uh, I really need to get that up, so I might go ahead and do it tomorrow because we're taking tomorrow off too. And then I gotta do like a rat race because I've been off work since last Friday, and we gotta, yeah, I had a lot of stuff, but funding came in for the book. I had that event that I got paid for, so on and so forth. So I'm doing all right. But yeah, we got to get back to work so we can try and build up our savings. It's been nuts. I'm good, thanks. Sorry I haven't been around much lately. You're fine. Yeah, I haven't either. I'll be back in a few. All right, Zoop. I love evil Catholic stuff. So I have the look of So I love the look of Immaculate, yeah, and I want to see it, but it seems like the people who've seen it haven't been wowed by it. I'm hoping I'll be surprised. Just go in with no expectations. I'm telling you, that's what I did with Monkey Man. And maybe that had something to do with how much I loved it. I don't know. I didn't even know what it was about. Um, but they riff on an old Indian folk tale about Hanuman. And anyways, it's amazing. Thank you guys for the congrats. I enjoyed Immaculate, especially the third act. I haven't seen it yet. Uh Movies aren't really on my to-do list right now because we got so much stuff going on, but I wanted to treat Shell. We've both been working our asses off. And so the kids, the kids are doing great. We're all doing fine and great and whatnot, but I really wanted to do something more than just sit around the house. And luckily we had the event, we had the time to do it. But yeah, it was I couldn't have picked a better movie. It was amazing. All right, so I have something I want to do. We're already 43 minutes in, so I might take a break and then come back and then we'll start. I want to do word association with you guys. You can be funny, you can be serious, you can be vulgar, whatever you guys want to do. I want to see what you guys say about the words that I pick. And you guys know I have an ulterior motive for everything. I'm telling you up front this time, I have an ulterior motive for this. I want to see what you guys associate with these keywords. So that's what we're going to do when I get back from break. I'm still a beginner to TV at the moment, watching a couple of acclaimed shows to acquaint myself in the medium, Friends and The Sopranos. I dig The Sopranos. I fucking hated Friends. I don't like Friends at all. But I hope you're enjoying it. Very cool. Yes. America should reward geniuses better. I include myself. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you know I'm going to be vulgar. I know, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Add Seinfeld. Ooh, I don't like Seinfeld either. The only sitcoms I ever really enjoyed was like How I Met Your Mother and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That kind of thing. Is the first word fog? No, but you can have some. I give you what you want, Viking. I give you all of what I want. What I want, not what you want. What you want. I give you all of what you want. You want the fog? You can have fog. Ave Maria. Thanks, Boo. You're welcome, dog. uh, Big Bang. No, I never liked that one. Let's see here. I hate Friends too. That's good. That's good. Don't like Friends. Never watched, or never wanted The Sopranos. The Sopranos is great. I mean, I really really love that show. But I've seen much better stuff since then. I tried watching Friends while it was out on TV. I tried watching rewatch not rewatching it. Tried watching it again after it got canceled. I tried watching it for a third time when a friend literally bought me the entire season, not season, but like the entire run of the show, like in a huge box set, or maybe they passed it down to me or something. I don't know. I don't think they bought it for me because it was like a $300 box set, but at the time, and I watched two or three episodes, and the first episode, several seasons deep, several more seasons deep. I watched three, and I was like, I don't understand why this is funny. It's just a bunch of white people complaining about white people shit. I I'm speechless. I really did not get I didn't get it. Didn't. Oh yeah, Netflix Snowpiercer. Yeah, even the movie is fantastic too. Friends. I saw some episodes. Thought it was fine. Tried watching. My favorite recent show was probably Mr. Robot. My favorite recent shows were Beef and The Brother's Son. For anyone who hasn't, yeah, I already looked at that. Haha, yeah, hating Friends is pretty popular. I actually see. Usually, I'm the odd man out. I'm the person who is surrounded by people who love Friends, and I don't give a shit about it. Same with The Office. I don't like the British or the American version of The Office. Shogun was an amazing recent show. You liked it. I remember you talking about it was coming, and you wanted to. Weren't you reading the book too? You're wholly invested in the characters. That's cool. But you see, growing up with around the family members I had, they were pretty much like the people on Friends. So I don't care. But anyway, Friends is a whitewash of a show called Living Single. Somebody said it. Somebody said it. I watch nothing now but Lifetime movies and sports. I don't know why I expected anything else. Zeely, I have a friend that's been raving about Shogun. Cool. Yeah, Friends isn't for me. I never got the Friends hype, but then I haven't seen a sitcom. Oh, I haven't been a sitcom fan since I was a kid. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think like I used to watch when I was a kid. I used to watch like Married with Children. What else? But The Simpsons, that kind of shit. Yeah, I don't know. Martin, Jamie Foxx show, the Wayans brothers show, and Seinfeld are your shit. One of these things are not like the other. Yeah, I don't like Seinfeld, but I like all the rest of those shows. Unless you count the U.S. Office as a sitcom, I love that. I mean, I guess it is. Wayne's brother for the win. Yeah, they were unparalleled at one point in time. In Living Color, definitely. I mean, that's a classic. Never heard of Beef or the Brothers' Son. There's no apostrophe. It's the brothers, and their last name is Sun. Sun. It's amazing. Telling you right now, it's amazing. I thought everyone loved Friends except me. Hey, it's time to find out different. Parks and Rec. I don't mind that one, and I don't mind Community, but they're not something that I would watch all the time. You know. I have found my people. Y'all are my people. Yes, definitely. Well, what do you want, E? What do you mean? What do I want? Yeah, I've always been the odd one out as friend. Yeah, as Friends hater. Well, yet we are. This is definitely we are each other's people. Definitely. Pam and I have been watching Home Improvement reruns. Uh, I used to love that show, but I didn't love it for the reasons that most people did. Like I didn't find it funny. But there was one specific character that I was very interested in. Home Imp has its Home Improvement, yeah. The Halloween episodes of Home Improvement. Oh yeah, they are. They are. The Halloween episodes of Home Improvement are great. Anybody remember the Halloween episode, the Quantum Leap Halloween episode? It's still to this day one of the scariest things that's ever been on TV. The only sitcom I care about is Bob's Burgers. I've never seen that one. I hate ET. I don't understand why ET is so fucking popular. I don't know. I thought it was okay. I just don't understand why it was so popular. Hey Brad, how you doing? Titus was good. I like the that comedian. What, Christopher Titus? Is that his name? I think he's absolutely hilarious. His stand up is better than the show though, in my opinion. Um Home Improvement has gotten way funnier since I became a homeowner. Cartoons are different, are they? Wilson? Yeah. I liked Wilson the best. Yes. I haven't seen that because he always had something meaningful to say. It was there was meaning behind everything he said, and I appreciated that. It was the neighbor you were interested in, huh? Yeah, yeah. It was Wilson. Is the guy behind the fence. Used to love Roseanne. In fact, Roseanne is the reason. Like, okay, my favorite episode of Roseanne. I'm not going to talk about this other thing, but my favorite episode of Roseanne is when Jackie is getting physically abused by her boyfriend, husband, whoever it was, and Dan just grabs his coat and walks out the door, and then he comes back and icing the hand up. I think, and then the cops show up. That's my favorite episode of all time of Roseanne. Of Roseanne. Friends haters and friends lovers should have a battle royale. That would I don't think that would go too well for the friends lovers because when people hate Friends, they hate it passionately. I don't really understand why any of Spielberg's movies, aside from Schindler's List, are so beloved. Hmm. Yeah, I don't understand why they're so big. Did he direct Jurassic Park? If he directed it, I understand why that one was so spectacular and so mind blowing. But I'm trying to think of any other movie that I look at that's Spielberg that I'm like, I love this, and it's wholly original and just amazing. The only thing I can think of is Jurassic Park. Jaws is a masterpiece. I mean, I could live with or without Jaws. The best part about Jaws is the old boat captain. That story that he tells is amazing. I fear I cannot comment on Jaws in present companies. Oh, Jurassic Park was fantastic. I thought it was mind blowing. Saving Private Ryan. I don't like war movies. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It just is. Saving Ryan's Privates. I do remember watching that adult movie though. Saving Ryan's Privates. Roseanne was such a good show. Yeah, perfect subversion of the glamorous family sitcoms. Same with Married with Children. Yeah, a working class family with real problems. Yes, it's a shame what's happened with. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's really really bad. Spectacle and entertainment. His hang on. Where his films are the epitome of blockbuster cinema. I would agree with that. But they're not always like big blockbusters. Like they're not all action and everything. But I think where he really shines is with smaller stories. And I hate to call Schindler's List a smaller story, but it was very insular. It was very, hyper focused, and it wasn't about action and it was all drama. And I appreciated it. Yeah, Darlene. Yeah, Darlene was the proto Daria. Yeah, in my opinion. It's a little tougher, that kind of thing. The Connors is the only sitcom I watch. I love Darlene. Yeah, Darlene's great. Hook is hard to rewatch after what happened. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Hook, god damn it, Ty. It's just gonna show up one day. It's just going to show up one day and you will have it. When that day comes, I do not know because I'm tired of being like, hey, I'll get it in the mail this day. I'll get it in the mail that day. I'll get it in the mail this day. No, you'll get it eventually. Um, Catch Me If You Can was amazing. I forgot that was him. That one is really, really good. I know you didn't bring it up. I know. I understand you gave up. I who would fucking blame you? Who would blame you? Nobody would blame you. I'm just glad I got you Rocky Horror Picture Show because at least I was able to keep I was able to get you that at least. The original Indiana Jones trilogy are all solid. Yeah, I would say that. I would say the original Indiana Jones, actually Temple of Doom. Is that the first one? I can never remember which one came first, if it was the Nazis or if it was uh, the heart ripping scene. I can't remember which one. I think it was the Nazis with it. But hugs back, Ty. I'm glad you understand, but it is annoying to the point where I'm just like, I don't understand why it's so hard to drop something off at the fucking post office. Um, I did like the third Indiana Jones film a lot, just because I like Pulp Adventures, Rocketeer, Solo. Ooh, Rocketeer. I I I like that movie a lot. None of these are high art, but I love trashy pulp adventures. Me too. Romancing the Stone, Jewel of the Nile. What about what's his name? Quigley? No, not Quigley Jones. Solomon's Temple and Quartermain. Is that his name? Quartermain. Temple of Doom is too. Okay, Temple of Doom is my favorite in the series. It's technically a prequel. That's why I get confused. I think that's exactly why I get confused, because even though it's the sequel, it comes before. John Williams makes anything good. Yeah, no lies detected there. I usually send out my Christmas packages about now. Really, I don't even send out Christmas cards. Like, I can't even remember to do something as simple as that. Temple of Doom sucks. What? What? It's your opinion. I'm fine with that. To be fair, I think Spielberg movies are often elevated from good to great because of John. Yeah, yeah. I'd probably agree with that. I usually send out my Christmas. Never mind, I already read that. The amount of times I've rewatched Temple of Doom, hoping I'll finally enjoy it, is embarrassing. Really? Well, what about it? What about it? Don't you like? That's what I want to know. What about it? Like, is a solid no from you? My wife handles all the holiday stuff. I'm just here for the ride. Literally, no. Anyone here watch the series Penny Dreadful? I want to watch it, but I keep forgetting to try to start it. You feel like you're on an island with that show? Hey, Nettles, don't you like Penny Dreadful? In you and Jess, did I send you? Did I like buy one of y'all something for your birthday that was Penny Dreadful? Like, did I buy you like a season or something? I can't remember. Well, it's getting hot in here. I like Penny Dreadful. Love it. I thought so. I thought so. Or maybe I meant to, because it was on one of your guys' lists. I maybe meant to. It's on my long to watch list. Yeah. Well, I don't feel too terribly bad about not sending Hook yet, because you got all this other stuff you need to watch. I'm just making excuses at this point. This might be controversial, but I'm loving yeah. Uh yeah, Dennis I can't Villeneuve Villeneuve I don't know. Villanuevas, I'm not sure. But Dune, the original Dune, I was not too thrilled with. I loved that it was pretty close to the book, but at the same time, I just got tired of staring at Brown, and I really don't like Timothy Chalamet. Uh, but I do want to see the second one, so it couldn't have been that bad. You know what I mean? You probably did. We have all three seasons. It's possible you got us a season we didn't have. Probably, yeah. Temple of Doom for me is an allegory for life as a Minnesota Vikings fan. Dark, grim, and a man in a horn helmet ripping out your heart. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. We have a winner. Villeneuve. Villeneuve. I think it's pronounced. Oh, okay. Of course, there's most of the Mike Flanagan shows. Binge the. Oh yeah, always. As soon as soon as soon as I see Flanagan's name on something, I'm gonna watch it. I found Dune 1 super boring, but loved Dune 2. Cool. Because I did too. I really found the first one boring to look at, boring to sit through, and the audio was so loud, even with subtitles on, I still couldn't tell who was talking. I just got tired of staring at Brown. 2024. Oh, he's already GOAT. He's the greatest of all time for me. I mean, his movies are perfect. They're all perfect. There's not an issue with any of them. His shows, Blind Manor wasn't up to par for me, but it's at the bottom of the pile. Midnight Mass is up at the top. as is. So if I were gonna do my top 5 shows from Flanagan, I would do Midnight Mass, uh, Haunting of Hill House, uh, Fall of the House of Usher. What was the other one? I would say Bly and then the Midnight Club or what the fuck it was called. Yeah. No, because, he broke his well, he didn't break it, but, he got out of his contract with Netflix. He made everything he needed to, and he's not working with them anymore after the strike because they did him dirty. Soon. I think it's Villeneuve? Villeneuve. Villeneuve. Okay. Uh, Midnight Mass, yes, definitely. Yeah, I thought Dune 1 outstayed its welcome. Kinda fizzled out after the attack on House Atreides. But Dean 2 was paced much better. That's good. Midnight Club is the only one that sucked. I would agree with that. Also, Blind Manor did not suck. Don't get me wrong. In fact, the black lady in that show is absolutely fucking gorgeous. Like, oh my god, that woman. And you know how I feel about Shell, but that woman. In fact, I didn't even go look up her name because that would have felt like cheating that I knew her name, you know? She is just so good looking. Oh my god. Ah, good for him then. About what? Yeah. Blind Manor is actually my favorite in retrospect. Hey, that's fine. It's cool. I can't think of why I missed Penny Dreadful. Maybe I didn't have a TV. That would be a problem. I don't like how abruptly it goes from lighthearted adventure to child slavery, torture porn, satanic sacrifice, nihilistic hellscape, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria, and just switches back. Okay, that's that's fair, but that's exactly what I like about it because you never know what's coming next. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I've been waiting for you. I can't know her name, Jude. I can't. Oh, she would have been fantastic as the next Doctor. That would have been great. Yeah, she's it's almost like Deny what's her name from The Walking Dead, the one that plays Michonne? That woman. And they all kind of resemble Shell in a way. I Y'all might not see it, but I see it. Like they all so they're more of a tribute than me cheating. You know what I'm saying? It's they oh, I don't know, man. I can't I can't with those two women. Oh, and the one from the woman from Lovecraft Country, the big girl. Oh my god. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Yeah, her, Jude. Deny? Yeah. I am so jealous of Andrew Lincoln and whoever she's actually with in real life because holy shit. Yeah, Deny is gorgeous. Absolutely. Absolutely gorgeous. Kate Segal has been my celeb crush ever since Hill House, and she's a very attractive woman. I won't lie. Um, the doctors don't have to be 6 years. What do you mean? The doctors don't have to be 6 years. What? I'm trying to find out what you're talking about. Like, am I missing something? I haven't watched Doctor Who since Capaldi era, and I only got 3 episodes into that one because I didn't like him as the Doctor at all. Um, I like saying I don't like torture porn, but I liked Martyrs and the films of Eli Roth and Takashi Mike Miike. Sorry, not Mike. So I don't know. Hey, fair enough. I like all that. Yeah, let's get her in there. I can't know her name, y'all. I can't know her name. Like it would be a bad thing if I knew her name. Mid last Matt? Really? I loved all of Matt's stuff. Recently watched The Lost Boys. I think vampire movies are my new fix. All of them are so badass, especially from Dusk to Dawn. Have you watched 30 Days a Night yet? If you haven't, get ready for a new favorite. That one and Let the Right One In. That's what people keep telling me, Jude, and I'm interested in it. I am interested in getting back up to it, but I think I want to wait and like binge the entire all of it ever since Eccleston. Not all of it because it's hard to find all of it. Some of those are lost to time. But I want to watch from Eccleston all the way up to the modern Doctor with my son Chris. Because me and Dan watched all the way up until Capaldi together. And it was a very cool bonding experience. Imogen Poots. Can we get a round of applause for Brad's comment? Can we get a round of applause for Brad's comment? Because that was clever as hell and it was hilarious. Not liking torture porn, but liking martyrs is like hating cocaine, but loving how it smells. Perfection. Perfection. That sounds like that would be like a Donald Trump Jr. line. It's like, I don't do cocaine. I just like the way it smells. That's fucking golf clap, brother. Fucking golf clap. Now I gotta look up Imogen Poots. Am I about to look up some? Oh no, it's an actual actress. I'm sorry. Did I make a face? I made a face, didn't I? I'm sorry. Anyways, um, yeah, Jude, I don't know who that person is. I don't have any idea who that person is. That name means nothing to me. That means nothing to me. I don't have any idea yeah, 30 Days a Night and Let the Right One In are quality. Yeah. Imogen is very cool. Okay. Thanks for the recommendation. Was a little disappointed by Coppola's Dracula. I think everybody was. I think especially horror fans were. Now the goth chicks loved it. So, but yeah, I don't. That movie. Anyways, you ever watched a musical number in School Days, or would you get School Days? Hang on. Why does that sound familiar? Oh. Oh. We don't speak about that, Zoop. We don't speak about that. The Americanized version isn't bad. Yeah, I like both of them. I like both of them, Nettles. But we've talked about that before. Still pretty faithful to source material. The book is so much dark. You definitely because you can't put onto camera the majority of what happens in the book. And you know that. He got it again. He did it again. This motherfucker. You're banned. You're banned forever. I can't be laughing like this, dude. I can't. I can't. I can't. That's I'm a because it's exactly what Boggle would say. It's exactly what would come up if Boggle were to type I need to poot, it would be Imogen Poots. It would be oh my god, Brad. You are on it tonight. You are absolute. That's how Boggle says dinner is ready. Imogen Poots. Boggle, we love you. Come back. You didn't go anywhere, but let's summon Boggle, y'all. Yeah, like every woman I had a crush on back in the day in one scene. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. You know what gets me in trouble nowadays? You want to know who gets me in trouble nowadays other than Deny and the absolutely fantastic lady who's in Blind Manor. Um the person that gets me in the most trouble these days, I don't even know if I'm not going to say it. I don't even want to bring her up because I'm pretty sure if Shell comes across this that I will be sleeping on the couch. Cuz it's the only woman that she ever gives me side eye about. Like I'll be like drooling over her on screen and Shell's like, "All right, I see you. Keep it up." And we are really good with each other's hall passes. So she would definitely jump on Shamar Moore's D, and I don't blame her. Honestly, I don't. There's a couple other guys, but and she's cool with mine. But there's one woman in particular nowadays that she's like, no, you can't watch. And it's not an actress though. So I mean, that's another thing. I mean, this performer does things to me that I do not want to talk about live. No, Leah Thompson, I still think Leah Thompson is the only attractive white woman ever born, but that's because I want to be Howard the Duck. You get what I'm saying? I want to be Howard. I want to be Howie. I want to be him in that movie. You leave my mom out of this. I'm not saying any more lazy. No. Yeah, Shamar Moore is a solid choice. I mean, I might give Shamar Moore some time. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying the man's pretty. The man is pretty as fuck. I'm not telling anything. No. I'm not going to, because if I mention the name, no. No. The- I'm gonna no, that's too personal. I know that I do have a story about Beyonce that's really funny. Um, but I don't know if I should tell that. No, I don't kiss and tell. I don't kiss and tell. Hey J Rod, how you doing? Nettles, you're getting blocked. Bring her up, bring her up, bring her up, bring her up. I just answered the question if anyone was paying attention. I just answered the question. If anyone was paying attention. But we're moving on because I gotta go on break. I gotta go on break. I gotta block Nettie real quick, but I'm gonna go on break. And when I come back, we're gonna do a little bit of word association. Because you guys got me for the next couple of hours if you want me, and we're chatting and it's moving smoothly. So yeah. Anyways, I've never known an actor with the versatility of Oscar Isaac. One who can be so twinky but so dilfy at the same time. Huh. Versatile. I mean, come on, Gary Oldman exists. I mean, honestly, Gary Oldman exists. I mean, am I alone with Gary Oldman? Am I? Am I alone with Gary Oldman? It used to be Johnny Depp for me, but am I alone with Gary Oldman? Anyways, y'all converse about yourself, and if you missed the last thing, you missed it. We ain't talking about that anymore. Anyways, I'm gonna go on break. Love y'all. See y'all in about 10, 15 minutes. Mwah. Aw, Nettles is gone. Hey, have a good night, Nettles. Virginia Madsen in the number 23. I forgot she was even in that. Yeah, Mads Mikkelsen. Very handsome dude. Bryce, you got a very, very specific taste. You have a very, very specific structure of face that you get down on. Very specific face structure that you get down on. That was probably worded very poorly. Okay, all right. All right, we're gonna start the game now. So, and it won't take long. What I want y'all to do, and I will be recording. I will, of course, I'm recording this, but I'm gonna go back and tell you my results at a later date. Okay. So I have my phone set up. Okay. Let's do this. Y'all ready? Let's go. So the first word, I'm going to tell you a word, and you are going to tell me another word that you automatically associate with that word. Don't think about it. Just type in the comments exactly what the first thing that springs to your mind. Fingies ready. Get your fingies ready. Here we go. Cummerbund. Number one is cummerbund. Y'all taking too long. Y'all thinking. Suit. Veil. Benedict. Prom. A belt thingy. A belt thingy. One word, Soup. Wedding. I need to get some kind of timer or something. I was thinking, what is that? What is a valid response? A belt. Belt. Doctor Strange. Veil is an inside joke. I don't know what STG means. I see it all the time. I guess I need to look that up. I swear to God, that's it, right? I swear to God, I just figured it out. Okay, then my actual answer is what? Gotcha. I swear to God, I know what an actual cummerbund or however it's spelled is. Yeah. Swear. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I don't think of a word. I see a picture. Or so what's the picture? Lazy. Thought his last name was Cumberbatch. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much what I thought was going to happen. I knew I was going to get some Benedicts or things like that. I was not expecting Doctor Strange. That's a good one. I'm waiting to see what picture Lazy. I will let Lazy and only Lazy explain what the picture looks like. Because a picture, while it's worth is a man at a wedding. Hey, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, next one. Benedictine game set match. Benedictine. Okay, here we go. All right, next word is fiddle. Special lazy privileges. I was gonna say while a picture is worth 1,000 words, a picture is just a single thing. So yeah. Violine. Stick is a very, very interesting one. Music, faddle, band. Did you mean band as in band books or band as in like a musical band? Father Ingalls. Jess Devil immediately? That's a good one too. That's very interesting. Charles Daniels Band. Okay. I'll let that pass. I'll let that pass. Try your best. Banned as in banned from ever coming back. Nero is a good one. All right. All right. We got this. I like Faddle. I really like Faddle. Anybody else here ever heard Fiddle Faddle? That's a good one. I like that. All right. Next one. And here's the one I'm expecting the absolute worst responses to. Cream. CREM. CREAM. Sorry, not creme. Cream. It's pretty good stuff. Puff. Pie. Pussy. Wheat. Strawberries. Puff. So we got two puffs. Night. Night. Heavy whipping. Only one word, Jess. One word. Heavy whipping. You just do whipping or whip. Heavy whimpering. One word. Tadpoles. That's a good one. Tadpoles is exquisite. She's laughing. Anybody else? Eric Clapton. You could just say Clapton. I'm just whatever. Brill cream. Ugh. Every time I hear that, that's what my dad used to. He had like this 50s haircut where he like swooped. It's like a pompadour, but not quite as high or whatever. And he used Brill cream. And oh my God, this anytime I even see the word, I smell his hair. Ugh. I've been up since 3 a.m. I'm sorry. Go get some sleep. All right. Here we go. It's gonna get interesting from here on out. Okay. Dangle. 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 You put it in your beard when you grow it out. Yeah, don't ever come around me with that smell because I'll instantly like, Daddy, don't love me. Anyway, next one is dangle. Dingle. Dangler. Dick. Hook. Dingleberry. Dingle. Okay, fair enough. Fleshy. Ooh, makes mental note for next trip to Bama. How you doing, Mike? Earrings. Throbbing. If it's throbbing, it probably ain't dangling. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not here to judge. I'm here to give you the words and see what you guys give me back. Throbbing is fine. The throbbing dangle. Anybody else? All right. I think we're going to move on. Okay. The next word is drive. 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 Throbbing is fine. Thank you for validating it. Only for 4 hours. If it goes over 4 hours, you need to get it checked. Drive. All right. Car, through, car, drunk, fast, crazy. Crazy is interesting. Gosling. That's a good one. Ryan Gosling. Viking is like, fuck your rules. You let Lazy have a pass. Fuck your rules. I see a car in a black and white scene. Very, very interesting. A car in a black and white scene. Very interesting. Anybody else? We got some good ones. Baby drive. Okay. All right. Ansel would be, or whatever the hell his name is, would be very happy. Ansel Engoler, whatever the fuck his name is. All right. Next one. Strip. I don't want to be very, very interesting. Next one is strip. STRIP. Tease. Mall. Poker. Pole. Club. Poker. Paint. That's an interesting one. Just a blank road, just a strip. Gotcha. Zeely said or the ER. What was that like? I'm thinking or what? Oh, ER. You just that's not a word. Fly paper. Very cool. This is the first one I haven't got what I expected. Saturday. Is that the day you straight? No, don't answer that question. Don't answer that question. Zeely cheated, y'all. Zeely cheated. Anybody else? All right. So your next word is ginger. 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 God damn it, Viking. Cursed. Snap. Minch. Mitch. I got that reference. Yeah. Yeah. Snaps. Ron Weasley. Ale. Ginger. Okay. Snaps. Soulless. Tea. So everyone knows I'm a ginger. Very much so. Fire crotch. Is that one word? Is that one word, Bryce, or did you cheat? Yeah, I know. I got that reference because Dan has spoken about her. Yeah. Beer. All right. J Rod sneaking in with a twofer. No, you're fine. You can do as many as you want. Really. So I pretty much got what I expected on this one, but the last one, and I need to make note of that with a check mark. Okay. All right. Strip is the first one I didn't get something I expected. All right. So next one is menace. 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 Like Dennis the Menace. It's word association, Mike. I'm giving you a word and you have to give me a one word answer as soon as as soon as the first word that pops into society. Absolute. I like that one. Bruno. Poor doggo and menace. Society to society. Trouble. Annoying. All right. Our puppy is named. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, we are always calling him an absolute menace. Yeah. Mass murderer. Menace. Jude, follow the rules. I'm lax on the rules. It's all right, but yeah, I'm really only going to pay attention for what I'm doing now. I don't want to call it what it is, but for what I'm doing now, I really am only going to pay attention to the single words. Fuck off, Jude. Like an old school newscast. The red. Oh, so like a screenshot of like the Red Menace. Stalin. Stalin's a good one. All right, so I got pretty much what I expected for that one too. All right, here we go. And if Derek's still in here, I know exactly what's going to happen. But diddly, 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 diddly. Squat, squat, squat. This did teach me that as much as I love words, I see pictures. Yeah. Are we doing Mad Libs? No, we're not. Bo did. Okay. All right. My wife said squat too. Gacy. Ooh, okay. Yep. Squidly. Okay. Squat. Don't leave. this is clever as fuck. Fiddly and Bo. So we got some Bo diddlies. Yeah. Yeah, that was clever, Zoop. That was really, really clever. All right. So I got what I expected out of that one. All right. Now we're getting into some of my favorites. In fact, this next one is my favorite word of all time. Every time I read it, see it, I get like a nice, like, calming sensation just picturing what it means. It's also my favorite definition of a word. Okay. He has us all squatting. All right, here we go. Mercurial. I read E has us all squared. Oh Lord. Well, I'm good at never mind. Mercurial. Gaze with a Z. Confusing. Venus Jewel. Shoot, that's a good one. Jess and I both said gaze. Schizophrenia. Ooh, schizophrenia is that's a good one. That's probably my favorite out of this one. Smooth. Mercurial poisoning. What are you, a haberdasher, Bryce? Do you make hats? Cleats. Mercurial and cleats. That one's interesting. But schizophrenia is like top tier. I like that one. I like that one a lot. But I knew what you were talking about, Bryce. I think I get a point for that one. All right. Okay. Mad Hatter. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. Here we go. The next one is curious. 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 Sorry, you had to take a phone call. I think you only missed one, and that was mercurial. Maybe it was more. Did you answer? I don't know. I'm not gonna scroll. Cat. Learning. George. Yeah. Dead cat. Only one word, but that's a good one. That's a good one. I went blank. Jess, Wonderland. Curiouser and curiouser. Indeed. Curious indeed. Cat. Interested. That's a good one. Alice. I like that too. Yeah, we got some Alice in Wonderland in here. He sounds a little too excited about dead cats. I hope they hit you right on your nostril meat. All right. Excuse me. It's all right. Okay. Peculiar. Peculiar is a very good word that I can barely pronounce. Okay. Next one. Next word. Unless y'all got some more. I also thought of Alice curiouser and curiouser. Yeah. All right. Next one. Optimum. 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 Oh, this is going really, really well. I'm glad I did this. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Church agrees. Capacity. Oh, prime. Robot. That's Optimus, but okay. Battery. Prime. It's Optimus. God, fight you. I want to fight all of you. Anyways, pristine. Paradise. That's very, very, very interesting. I thought prime too. Prime, yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so Optimum is another one I did not get what I was expecting. All right, so far it's been Strip and Optimum. There's a YouTube dude named Optimum Prime who I like. Cool. I didn't know that. Suboptimal Prime is a GoBot. Yeah, GoBots really were the Wish version of Transformers. It was amazing. And yes, I bought both and played with both as a child. I would use them against each other. All right. Next one. The next one is we got Cable. Optimum Cable. Minimus Secondary. Okay. Next one. Spicy. 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 Okay. All right, here we go. This is a good one. I already got exactly what I thought was going to come. Meatball, hot, heat, sausage. Why do you keep doing Jess and is that your answer? Is Jess yeah, anyway. Me. That's cute. Meatball. Thought. That's a good one. Romance. Meatballs. Pepper. Farts. God damn it, Bryce. That's a spicy fart. Feisty. Feisty is good. Oh, I got you. Okay, you're putting it under. Okay, I got you. I understand now, Nettles. You can continue on as you were doing. I understand now. Farts, yeah. Farts. You know, I saw a TikTok the other day, and it made so much sense. Like, you can tell how disgusting a fart is going to smell by how hot it is coming out of your booty hole. And I was like, you know what? That's right. That's right. The hot ones smell the worst. Anyways, but I was just thinking about that. Okay, so I got pretty much what I expected on that one. Here's the next one. Here we go. Finger. 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 Where's the lie? Exactly. Like, ew. Ew. Bang. All right, we got bang. All right, J-Rod. Sever. Looking good. Bang. Point. Sniff. Bang. Fingies. Thank you, Ty. You make me feel important. Using my words. Yag. Yeah, sexual. I'm blank on this one. Gotcha. Identified. Zeely, you coming up with some bangers tonight. Is that even a word? Fingies? It isn't. But vagina. Hey, vagina works. You had to. Did you have to censor it so it would show up, or did you just decide to censor it? One Direction. I don't want to know. I almost asked, but I don't want to know. Tip. You can do tip. Tired. That's funny, Bryce, because. Anyways, tired. Words be my jam. I like. It's good shit. Good shit, Zeely. Even with it censored it. I approve. Really? I'm sorry, Akash. I hate that it does this, but tired is interesting. I feel uncomfortable even typing that word for some reason. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. It's it's the technical term. So that's great. Shocker. Oh, well, I mean, if you want to, you can work the nubbin up here while you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you have children there's children in the audience. I apologize, but if they know what that means, then they're already in trouble. I'm just saying. I try to approve everything, but it ignores you. You're a mod. Why the hell does it annoy you? Shocker, I hardly know her. All right, next one. The minivan, 2 in the front and 5 in the back. God damn it, Sue. Ooh, Lord, Jersey. No, because it's a public chat and I don't want to be obscene. Oh no, it's not obscene to talk about vagina. It's not. That's not obscene. It's what it's called. It ain't out here like like, you got some coochie critters. That's obscene. It's not obscene to say vagina. It's okay, Akash. Now maybe around where you are, maybe that's like something you don't talk about, but it's fine here. It's completely fine here. These children came hourment if of I think Lazy has been possessed by Boggle. It sounds like an old these cheering came armed if a vagina. That goes so well. Although next time I get lucky, I'm definitely referring to it as a nubbin. Just spelled like Boggle. And regardless, the rest of us are gonna be oh yeah, we're gonna be obscene as hell. But I understand when someone if Akash doesn't want to be obscene, I respect that. I respect that. But I mean, I'm also not gonna stop anyone else from being obscene. So YouTube has no power against the Boggle. Yes, exactly. Oh, that was amazing. Yeah, it sounds like a Cow Brothers character. It was some authentic frontier gibberish. Bajarna. Bajarna. No, why is this so accurate? Bajarna. Why is it so accurate? Like I was reading it and I was like, what? But it wasn't until I actually said it that it works perfectly. Bajarna. It's so good. That is the perfect hillbilly phonetic reading of that word. Perfect. Ain't got no gas in it. Yeah, Sling Blade. That's my boy. Coen Brothers. Okay, I got you. Yeah, it sounds like a Coen Brothers character. That makes more sense. Damn this autocorrect. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You got it. You got it. I understood. But look, vagina. It's so good. Anyways, let's move on. All right. Next one. Jewel. 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 Some of them French fried taters. Some folks call it a sling blade. No. Some folks call it a sickle. I call it what does he say in that part? Jewel. Expensive. The scientific term is actually moist lady cape. Lord, you went all the way there, Bryce. Expensive. Thief. Case. Testicle. Family. Just got your family. Yep. Singer. Just says crown. That creepy bad sing. Why is she creepy? Jewel. It's funny because when I was a kid, there was a dude. I went over to his house, and it was like a bunch of different people at his house. But he was like, "Hey man, I got a Playboy, and the chick in the magazine looks exactly like Jewel." The woman was first off, the skin tone was all wrong. Like she's probably more like Arab. The facial features look nothing like Jewel. Anyways, but Sapphire, Jewel laugh at vaginas, like Vienna sauce, like Vienna. You can't stand her. Okay, that's fair. Hippie and Jewel. Yeah, okay. Speaking of which, I always wondered why Southern Americans have a different accent. It all comes from British. If you speed up an Southern American accent, it sounds like English, like proper English, like British English, the Queen's English. No offense, Nettles. But every region around here has a different accent. So, who will who will save your soul? I should say loved instead. I haven't listened to her in years, but definitely had a moment in time. So foolish games, yeah. All right, King's English. Gotcha. I should say I already read that. That's cool. Music is totally subject. Definitely, yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, we only have four more. Only four more. Kinglish. Yeah. Irish sped up is funny too. Say, I know this one, but I'll do it for you. Well, I'll be hooked. Well, I'll be fucked. Yeah. Well, oil be hooked. Whale oil be hooked. I know. I knew that one, Brad. Sorry. It's still funny. Still funny. Um, let's see here. People from out of state ask me why I don't sound like I'm from Jersey. My answer, because I'm in South Jersey. There you go. Yeah, it's like some towns, even like cities, depending on where you're from, like New York, depending on what borough you're from, you got a different accent. Uh, they don't sound so classy. Fun fact, at the time of the Revolutionary War, English people pronounced R's. Later, the English dropped it, but Scottish and Irish didn't. Some New Englanders, like Bostonians, also dropped it. Right, yeah. And it sounds, oh, really? Huh. I like the etymology of things like that. You are better. Another thing, why do cops in Texas look so different with the cowboy hats and horses? It's not just Texas. So state troopers, usually it's because they're either a state trooper or they're a constable and not a cop. There is a difference here still. Like you'll have a constable. Constables wear those hats, and so do state troopers. It's just part of their uniform. I'm from Texas. I've never seen a cop on a horse, and most of them don't wear cowboy hats. The You will see every now and again, cops with hats, but mostly it's state troopers. Um, anyways, only the Kennedy. Okay, only the Kennedys. Let's see here. Sheriff and state troopers wear those hats. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, gotta take a cab to work. In agreement. In agreement. Okay, next word. Next word. Ready? Tire. And this is why I was talking about someone who said tired. This is why I said that was interesting because things are going almost exactly how I thought they would. Tire. 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 Iron. Iron. Oh no, yeah, Akash, you're fine. This is a safe place. You can say and ask whatever you want, as long as you're respectful, and you are always respectful. All right. Jess also says iron. Pump. Journey. Journey's very interesting. Rubber. Literally a rubber tire. Yeah. Round. I'm tired of retiring retired tires. You work for Firestone? No, rubber. Driver. Anybody remember what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody remember what number 5 was? I don't know if anyone has caught on to what I'm doing yet, but some of you have caught on without actually catching on. That's the brilliance here. Yeah, Akash is awesome. Love that dude. All right. Liberia. No, there's not numbers. You don't have to pay attention to the numbers, but anyways. Tire. Okay. All right. So out of this one, I find two very, very interesting. Journey and Liberia. I'm just here having fun. That's awesome. You guys don't have to pay attention. It's for my own research and stuff, but it's very interesting. It's very interesting to see this work in real time. Let's see here. Nah, I'm dumb and I love to be surprised. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Is this going on our final grade? Not at all. It has nothing. There are no wrong or right answers. It's just a thought experiment. Is exact, and this is literally from my notes app. I'm trying to do something, and so far it's been working very well. All right. So next one is stomach. 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 Yeah, it's still. I'm not taking it down because that's hilarious. All my answers are right. Yes, all of them are right. All right. Stomach. I can't fail this class. I'll lose my badminton scholarship. Okay, here we go. So pump, cramp, gas, bug. I got you, Bryce. I got you, Bryce. That's why I said I'm talking about the ones that are interest me the most. Interest me the most. Interest, whatever. Ache, pump, churning. Churning's good. Churning is a good word, period. Virus, ouch, core. I like core. I like core. Acid, sumo. Sumo's a good one too. It's very interesting which one of you, and you're pretty much you all pretty much are doing this. Some of you are associating the word to another word, like the definition, while some of you are associating it with pictures. And I knew that was going to happen when I started, but I find it very interesting which ones of you are doing what. Like a visual. You think sumo doesn't really go with the word stomach. But if you visualize a sumo wrestler, you see a stomach, you see a big gut. I find this shit interesting. That's not the point of this, but yes, we all need doctors. Yeah. Okay. Second to last one. We got two more. Here's the first one. Horse. 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 Not whores. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's horse. No, I get you, Ty. Get you. Amazing. That's wow. Okay. Mr. Ed. Stable. Good one. We're part of psychology degree research, folks. Close enough. Close enough. Glue. You absolutely diabolical bastard. Cock. Oh boy. Cowboy. Basketball. A lovely chestnut horse. Okay. All right. Tail. Saddle. Running. Got it. Fly. I literally almost said horses don't fly, you goof. I know what you meant, horsefly, but I almost said it and it would have been a terrible joke. Zorro. Okay. YouTube. The Amazing Horse. I thought you were talking about the Amazing Mr. Ed, or was that not what he was called? Anyways, I can think about things without seeing them though. Yeah, mine's are strange. Yeah, I know. Did someone seriously say cock? I'm yeah. Yeah. And it's about who I expected it from too. That's the funny part. Jude told you, regardless, we're gonna be vulgar. Regardless, yes, yes. And how did anybody have to approve cock? That's not a that's not a that's not a series of words I ever thought I would say. Did someone have to approve it? Because it's crazy that we need to do this again because Haley and Jordan need to chime. Definitely, definitely. We're gonna do this a lot. It's so dumb. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. All right. I approve. I can't tell on StreamYard what gets approved and what doesn't, what needs approval. So thank you guys. Sweet lemonade. Sweet lemonade. All right. Y'all ready for the last one? Y'all ready for the last one? And we'll do this again. We'll definitely do this again because I would love to hear what Haley and Jordan have to say about this. But all right, last one. Last one. Handle. Handle. So only two of these did I not get what I expected. Yes. Zoop gets it. Yes. Ugh. Sweet lemonade should never. That's. I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to. Oh, this is interesting. Bars, bar, bar, bar. Holy shit! It worked. Oh my god. When I was in high school, this jerk was harassing a horse girl by saying horses were dumb. To diffuse the situation, I said, "Horses aren't dumb. What about Mr. Ed?" And then the girl punched me. So it's a random story, but it's hilarious. All right. Mustache, hammer, protect, symphony, Messiah. Messiah. A hand gripping a handle. Yeah. Love. Nice handle on things. Uh, it worked weird. No, 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 no. It's not predictability. Well, it kind of is because magicians use this in magic tricks to get you to pick the number and everything that they want. Predictability. Predictability. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to tabulate all the data just to make sure I see it right. But there's a couple things I want you to notice. There's a couple things. First off, there was the thing with some people thinking in images and some people thinking in words, associating images. Also, the farther along we got, the more the first couple of answers were all the same. Keep those two things in mind. I will come back to you with the data, however you want to say it. Thought I'd be the only one to go with him. Go away. You are not, none of us are ordinary or predictable. It's a thought experiment. And it has nothing to do really with predictability. What it has to do with is, I'll explain when I get everything together. But I also want to do one more of these so that I can have even more data. That's the pot calling the kettle black lazy. uh, I'm predictable in the sense that I will always refer to genitals of some sort. Well, Jude pretty much okay, so let me give you more of an overview. So there are I'm of two I'm of two minds about this. There's always going to be something sexual, always going to be something sexual, because every single word in the English language can be used as some kind of vulgarism. So you have that, but also you have expected things with other expected things. How many times does the expected thing line up with the vulgar? So that's another piece of all this. If you want to start piecing it together yourself, you can. But those two things, you always have the vulgar, no matter who you are, you always have every single one of you at some point in time mentions something vulgar or sexual or whatever, even a kosh, even a kosh. Every single person. At the same time, you had people coming together. The more that we worked on words together, we had people coming together saying the same words, and those were always the first words, the very first thing. So, hey Kaiju, how you doing? Yeah, I'm still on. I'm gonna be here for a while tonight. I wanted to hang out with my peeps and do some thought experiments and all that stuff. Black white guy. Let's see here. Oh, I read that wrong. I thought you said we are not ordinary. Either it works either way, right? Yeah. So yeah, this was fun. We're gonna do something else. I have a game for you. In fact, I'm gonna change the title of this to Game Night after we get done. Um, you're awesome. Always have. You're awesome. all, all the support you've given me over the years, whatever. You're awesome. I ain't got shit on you. That's very close, Ty. You're almost you're it's it, another thing is here is you can manipulate people based on groupthink. Like given a certain strategy of words, and this is politicians do this shit to some extent. I don't even know if he knows he's doing it, but Donald Trump does it. You can manipulate people with certain keywords. And if you sneak those keywords into other conversations, then you can have that other person change the subject to start talking about something that you want them to talk about without saying, hey, can we change the subject? You can do that. Very interesting shit. Very, very interesting. Let's see here. I'm very surprised I saw pictures rather than other words. And as an asexual, nice to fit in with my sex crazed friends, right? Yeah. Everyone is oh yeah, everyone, yes. Love y'all. Um, I had you eating those weird Japanese snacks. Really love those videos you did with Shell and your cuties. Yeah, thank you. I want to do more of them, but I can't afford the boxes, and I'm not going to ask people to send me stuff. I don't. That doesn't feel right. Everyone's manipulatable. Everyone can be manipulated to some extent. Everyone. I don't care how smart, dumb. It doesn't matter. Everyone can be manipulated if you know how to. Now, I'm not trying to learn how to manipulate people, but I am using this for a project that I'm going to be writing, and it's pretty much the smartest fucking thing I've ever tried or will have attempted. And that's what this is. Mentalist, yes, mentalism. He has been manipulating us only today, only in the last hour. Okay, only in the last hour. But our group is one person, anyways. Yeah, our group is many people. I was just talking to my coworker Shar and typed, "Hey, you're fine. You're fine." Without even realizing we are doing it sometimes. Exactly. That's the thing. And I'm very my current hyper focus is oh, what's the word? Hang on. Not mob mentality. God damn it. I can't think of the word. Hang on. Let me read this again. We are manipulatable without even realizing we are doing it sometimes. There was a word and I just forgot that I completely blanked. I'll move on. Hopefully I'll come back to it. Good luck with your book. Thank you. Hopefully it becomes more than a book. We'll see. Um, but another thing is you guys know my theory on left turns, right? All left turns never let the audience know what you're doing next. Um, instead of going with, your first thought, always go with like the fifth or seventh or 12th thought, that has a lot to do. This is a lot to do with what I'm working on now. Now I can't think of the word. Anyways, I like to be suggestible and like other people. Hey, fair enough. Being aware of it is good. Manipulate. Oh, so media literacy is what my hyper focus is right now with games like Helldivers 2, several other ones. Media literacy is so fucking important, especially in this day and age. And this is part of my media literacy education is seeing if these things actually work. If you can actually do this. She's fantastic at manipulating people. I got you. And I promise you guys, you know me, I love you guys. I would never do anything to harm you or try to manipulate you into doing things. But also at the same time, I'm working on like this course study that I can help people realize when they are being manipulated. Like the because nobody's teaching that. Nobody's teaching media literacy. Nobody. We're teaching literature, we're teaching all this other stuff, but nobody's teaching media literacy, which is not everything that you see is surface. You got to go deeper. And there's a reason why politicians, actors, lawyers, all these people, high ranking people, there's a reason why they talk the way they do. And it's more than just buzzwords and keywords and trends. It's so much more than that. And I want to crack the code. I want to show people how to beat it. And this is the first step in learning how to beat it. Yeah, I'm glad she's your ex too, Viking. Um, herd mentality, that's part of it. Mob mentality, herd mentality, all that stuff. But there are certain words that, like religious leaders, there's certain things that seem, what is it, innocuous, that seem like there's no issue with this, that have a deeper effect on you when they are put with other things. Other things. You'll notice that tired came up well before I mentioned tire. And some other ones, it's very, very interesting. 5,000 Elvis fans can't be wrong, but 5 million can. Media literacy seems to be dying. Yeah, hopefully I'm wrong about that. I don't think you are, and I think that's one of the biggest problems right now with the world. I think that is, we need media literacy. We have to have it, or else we're doomed as a species. And I'm not talking about, like, uh, I'm talking about the actual end of us. If we do not learn how to pick apart manipulation and how to check those signs, then nothing's ever going to change in this country or anywhere else. It's not going to change. And I know but I'm hoping to use these powers for good, literally for good, to show people that if someone puts this with this, you're automatically going to think about this. If someone puts this with that, you're automatically going to think about whatever is in between these two things. Elvis sucks. Oh yeah, I hate Elvis. Fucking culture vulture. Nonfiction sounds great. Well, yes, I am planning. Literally, I'm working on something right now called All Left Turns, because one of you crazy bastards said that I should write a book about writing. And one of the chapters is going to be media literacy, and it'll probably end up being the longest chapter. Um, but hopefully also by training and educating and letting people know how, showing people how not to be manipulated, to find the signs you're being manipulated before it can sink in and become what you think is your own thought, which is not. I want to point that stuff out. Have I seen American Ultra, the movie? It sounds very, very familiar. A stoner who is in fact a government agent is marked as a liability and targeted for extermination, but he's too well trained and too high for them to handle. That's great. I think we need that. I'm hoping. I'm hoping people read it. I think I'm great at knowing this shit, so bring it on. Cool. So much luck to you. Thank you, Ty. That means the world to me, brother. It absolutely does. A tone. Here we go. Here we go. Bryce, let check this out. Check this out. A tone can influence you to be judgmental of something fine or accepting of something horrific. We want we want to go with what others think is reasonable because we don't want to be kicked out of the pack. He's absolutely right. There's a sound that can make you shit yourself. I know we joke about the brown note, but there is literally a sound. And unfortunately, I learned this from Marilyn Manson, but there is a sound that can make you shit yourself. You can have a physical reaction from a sound. I'm talking completely, you have no idea you're about to do it until you're doing it. It's already going. It's already happening and you don't even realize it. Yes, book sounds good. Thanks, J-Rod. That's fucking scary. It is fucking scary. Learned a lot when I studied sociology and psychology. Yeah. My anxiety makes, boy, I swear to God, you are possessed by Boggle tonight. My anxiety makes me think weird thoughts. Okay. And I wasn't clicking on that to make fun of you. Literally, my eyes are bad. I've talked about this before. I have geographic atrophy and I needed it bigger on the screen. I never loved, let me get rid of this. I never loved Elvis, but I do like the Stones, who are also culture. Oh, that's fucking, yeah. Any British band, even the fucking Beatles, any of them. And it's not just British bands, but those British bands of that time, 100% culture vultures. Um, it's literally the same exact thing as Brits stealing all those spices and not using any of them. But we are social creatures. We need each other. We need each other, and that can be great in many ways. Love is beautiful, but it can also be used for evil. Yeah, exactly. Yes, brown note. Bryce, I hate the pack. See, that's the funny thing. And if you'll notice, and let me get a little bit deeper for you. Almost said in you. Anyways, let me. It's I lost my train of thought because I fucked up that one word. Um, the I already said what the point of this is. I lost my train of thought. But anyways, um, I've never heard of the brand note. What the hell? Yeah, it exists. There is a sound that will make you defecate. To be as as not PC, to be as whatever, literally, if it is played, everyone that hears it will go to the bathroom on themselves. They will have a bowel movement. And the funny part about it is people with empty stomachs will pass bile. Literally will pass bile. That's nuts. Like you don't even have to have anything in your system. Elvis stole most of his stuff. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. And he was racist. Like how are you going to steal shit from people and then hate them? What the fuck? Since he stole from Marty McFly. Brad, I'd toss you out a window, cuz. Elvis was totally orchestrated by others. That's one way of putting it. There's a book I've been meaning to read forever about the British Empire. Basically, got as rich and powerful as it was because of how much wealth they stole from India. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That and spices. Yeah. You can, to this day, you can go to England and go to museums, African museums, Indian museums. They literally put the shit that they stole on display. That's all that is. It's shit that they stole from those countries and those people. And you can go look at it in a different land. I mean, come the fuck on. Culture vultures are when, like Elvis took black music, blues, and all different kinds of stuff, even stole songs from black people. It's when you steal from a culture and and then make it seem like you invented it. Like Elvis's dancing, he got that stuff from African dancing. There was so much of his stuff was literally just stolen, and everybody's like, "Oh, he did it first." No, he was allowed to do it in public first because he was white. Period. Um, why would anybody hate Elvis? That's why I hate Elvis. That's why, because he stole so many songs from people. He stole so much music, and then he'd have other people write the lyrics and everything for him to put on new lyrics to put on top. But sometimes he didn't even change the fucking lyrics. But we are physical beings. I don't see that a sound resonating is a big deal. What do you mean? Theft and bragging about it? Yeah, colonizers. Yep. The Elgin Marbles. Elvis got his dancing from Forrest Gump. Everyone knows that. Yeah, Elvis stole it first and was allowed to do it first. Think about how they could only film him from the waist up. And these are traditional dances from African tribes. Traditional dances. And also black people were doing it in juke joints and all that stuff. They were doing it first. But nobody knows about that because nobody was allowed to do it on television until here comes Elvis on the what is it, the Ed whatever show. They had to film him from the waist up, but after so long, they just started showing him, and then it became okay, and it became more okay because a white man was doing it. Oh, pure white man doing the thing. It's all okay. Ed Sullivan, thank you, Sullivan. Thank you guys. Um, ew, that's great. Definitely gross. There's a big diplomatic dispute just recently between Greece and the UK because the UK refuses to return all these ancient Greek statues. It's 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 upsetting to say the least. Yeah. The Elvis biopic, sure. Of course they left that out. Of course they left it out. Nobody wants to hear the truth about Elvis. And it wasn't really a biopic. I mean, most of that shit, it's fictionalized. It's his fictionalized life. That's not real stuff. In fact, the only one that ever really came close was the Johnny Cash movie, but they even whitewashed his wife. Johnny Cash's first wife was black, and they had a whole ass white woman playing that part. You can Google this if you want to, but yeah, white people steal everything and then take the credit for it. That's all we do. Literally all we do. But I can never afford to go to Greece. We need the statues everywhere. I I think you're kidding, Lacey. I'm still trying to learn your sense of humor. Still trying to learn your sense of humor. Damn is right, Brian. Yeah. A lot of early rock was kind of lame white bands like Bill Haley and the Comets, covering or ripping off R&B and blues songs. White kids were listening to black records, so labels said "Get safe, white artists." That's exactly what happened. This is exactly what happened. Bryce, I love you, brother. I love you to death. There's more of it in here you go. You can more of it in Mystery Train by Grill Marcus. This. I have some other ones, but I don't have them in here because I'm actually reading them out there. Um, Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story was the best biopic. If y'all don't know what that is, it makes it so much funnier if you know what Zoop's talking about. Because only like 3 people ever watched that movie. My uncle loved going to Greece. Cool. Gotta run, kids. Love y'all. Love you too, Viking. Have a good night, brother. Besides the music, Elvis treated women like shit. I remember when Priscilla's memoir first came out. Talk about knocking the crown off the king. Yeah. There are movies about Elvis that have been closer to the truth, but nobody ever really tells the truth about that man. So, all right. So, what do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to play a game, or do you want me to go? I have a brand new game that should be fun, but last time we tested out several that were pretty fucking bogus. So, I do need to take a break. But what do you guys want to do? Do you want to call it a night and y'all can go get some sleep, or do you want to play a game? I'll give you guys another hour after the break. Nettles is heading to bed. Yeah, you can play. Let's see how many. Jackie Wilson was the guy. Yes, yes. Jackie Wilson. Um, there was many, many more. I mean, a lot. A lot. I mean, even Carl Perkins, the guy that wrote a considerable amount of the music that Elvis played, even he stole from black artists. Play. I can stay and play. Okay, play. Good night. Good night, Nettles. Love you, sis. I want to play a game. I also might be high. I'm about to go take a gummy, and then yeah. I want to play a game. Matthew Broderick says yes. I'm here for another 30 minutes. Well, it's going to be 10, 15 minutes of me on break, and then we're going to play. So I'm going to go take a gummy and then walk around a little bit and then come back. But yeah, anybody who wants to leave, go ahead. Enough people said I was only looking for like 3 or 4, but several, I think like 5. Take a gum, E. I need to tell Shelly get her teeth. Never mind. Those take like an hour to kick in. Right. So it'll be kicking in right as I'm about to leave. So I don't make an ass out of myself. All right, y'all. I will be back in 10. Well, it's going to be more like 15 minutes. All right. Sorry, my nose itches. I'm not trying to dig in my nostril meat. My nose itches. Anyways, bye. Hello. All right. So I have something to show you guys before we get started. Hello. Thank you for the welcome back. Hi, J-Rod. So I have something to show you guys before we actually play the game that we're going to play. This isn't the game we're going to play, but look at this. Now look at this. What? Take a guess. Chris bought this for me. My son, Chris, bought this for me. It's a game, full game, still sealed. Guess how much this was? It was at Books A Million. Just guess how much it was. Cool as hell, huh? 50? $1? Zoop is the closest so far. Zoop is the closest. 32, 70, no. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you because I'm absolutely blown away by what this kid did. Y'all, it was 3 cents. 3 cents because it had been discontinued and they were supposed to take it off of the shelf. So when they rang it up, it came up to 3 cents. 3 cents. That's it. And he was going to spend, he had $5 when to go. I was like, it's not going to be $5. It's not going to be $5. Don't worry. So he goes and because it was in the clearance section. It wasn't supposed to be there though. It was supposed to be discontinued. 3 cents. 3 cents is what it rang up for in their system. Oh yeah, buying it. He was going to try and buy it anyways. I was like, bro, $5, it's going to be like $20, $30. But no, not at all. And I don't even know. Hang on, let's see if it has a price on it. Yeah, it doesn't even have a sticker on it. No sticker at all. Nothing. It's still sealed. But yeah, 3 cents. 3 damn cents for that. Crazy. Last year, my wife's bestie bought me a badass Nightmare Before Christmas chess set for my birthday. Oh, dude. Brad, she may like you. That's hilarious. All right, so what we're going to be playing is basically I'm going to be telling y'all stories because I guess we could play together. Let's see if we can work that out. But it's kind of a fun story. So you have a prompt, and the prompt is usually something like, tell us about a time you were embarrassed, or tell us about a time, so on and so forth. I thought it would be cool if we can do it because it's not really points or anything. You end up getting the card if you win, but it's kind of like Cards Against Humanity. You have to vote on whose story is the best. So what I want to try to do is I want to try and play together with me, kind of like the card master. Okay. So, and literally all it is you read the card and you tell it. You tell whatever story comes to mind. So we got, it's 160 story cards, 40 left or right cards. Left or right means you pass it to the person to your left or right. 40 point a finger card. You have to point at somebody and tell them to tell the story. Everybody answers card means everybody around the table gets to answer it. Hear me out cards. Literally, if someone points and only one person is supposed to answer, someone can throw out a hear me out card and they get to tell their story and possibly one up that person. Take a chance card. When you run out of hear me out cards, you can use your one take a chance card. Nope cards. It literally NOPE, nope, means it's not something you want to talk about. And then there's R-rated cards. So what I want to do is I want to do the R-rated cards with y'all because all these talking, these hangout and chats and everything, all these get demonetized. The only thing that doesn't get demonetized on the channel are the video games. And it's still that way. You can see, hang on, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. And I know I've shown you guys before, but it's still happening. All right, let me. Okay. Present. Share screen. All right. So as you can see, this is still turned. The one at the top is still turned on. As soon as I turn the live off, it'll get demonetized. The next one down is the streaming until I beat Millennia round 2. That's on. The monetization is on. Underneath that, I want to try something different. Got demonetized. Then the other Millennia stream, money's still there. But Secret Reading 2 got demonetized. The only one that hasn't got demonetized, that's just me talking, is the Secret Reading 1. And that's the one with the graphic sex scene. Explain that shit to me. And then if you keep scrolling down, you can see that, well, this Hangout and Chat didn't get demonetized either, but it's also private. So the Xenomorph coming in hot is on. And then down here you have the Storyteller, which is limited. But then the Double Caked Up on Monday when I played whatever that Blade game was, that's still monetized. And then down here you have the Return of Game Night that got demonetized. I don't understand. I don't understand. I sit and talk to you guys, and I cuss just as much in the game streams as I do, and we talk about all different kinds of stuff. So I am very confused on why just the talking ones are getting demonetized. So for those of you out there wondering where's the other content, it's going to be few and far between because I don't get any kind of a compensation for them. Okay, so like this is a story card. This is what the story card looks like. It says 2 points, and that means this card is worth 2 points. So if you win, you get the card and you get 2 points. So let's do this. It's a story card. How does a story card work? Let me make sure I remember this correctly. We had so much fun playing this guy. Story card. The player who draws this card answers the prompt. If no other player challenges their story, see Hear Me Out card, they add the card to their win pile. Otherwise, follow Hear Me Out voting rules. If the player does not connect with a story card, they may skip it and draw again from the top of the deck. Any player may pick up a skip story card and hold onto it for their next turn. They must answer this story card instead of drawing from the deck on their turn. If multiple players want the same skip story card, the player with the least amount of points gets priority. If there is a tie, rock, paper, scissors, go on shoot. Ellen Datlow? Yeah, I don't want to talk about her. Anyways, okay. So I'll go first, and then we'll play just like we're all sitting around a table. Is that cool? Welcome back, Kaiju. Y'all want to try that, or you just want me to tell the stories? What do y'all want to do? Rock, paper, scissors. I would love for y'all to play. And you can use your note cards if you want. Yes? All right. At least Kaiju's going to play. So here we go. All right. Story card worth 2 points. What is the funniest thing that happened to you while hooking up? Okay. And y'all can play Hear Me Out card. All you have to do is hear me out. Type Hear Me Out down in the chat. Okay. All right. So when I was in high school, there was a girl named Pickles. And the reason why her name was Pickles, some of you have heard bits and pieces of the story, but you haven't heard the whole story. Pickles was named Pickles because she liked to suck D. And she said that semen tasted like pickles. So she would literally suck anybody's D. It didn't matter. Whoever it was, doesn't matter whatsoever. So my kind of time came around, and it was one of those things where I was introduced through this other person in Rada because he had his D sucked and all this other shit. And he's like, she'll do it to anybody. I think I was 16, 17 years old at the time, something like that. So Me being the person that I am, I wanted to make sure that I was clean before she did the dirty. Okay. So I went into the bathroom to clean myself off. And I thought, for whatever fucking reason, now I had never tried Listerine before in my life, but it was mouthwash. And the mouthwash that my mother used to get was alcohol free. I didn't know this, it just was what it was. So I decided, hey, it's mouthwash. Let's make it taste like something you want in your mouth. So I dipped my pecker in the Listerine. I poured it on my hand and then put the pecker in the Listerine, and I just started fucking screaming. I had chemical burns for 3 weeks. It finally went away and I was fine. But yeah, that's my that's the funniest thing that's happened to me during a hookup. Anybody else got a hear me out? Or do I win? I have nothing on that. This would be so much better with like the crew that we had in here earlier with like everybody. There was like, upwards of 20 people in here earlier. This would have been so much fun during that. So no hear me outs. Yeah, lazy. That's pretty much my face when it happened. Yeah. Um Needless to say, I did not get the D treatment. I did not get, because I was like, I gotta go home. I gotta go home. I gotta go home. You got nothing? All right, here we go. All right, so I'm just gonna pick somebody. Lazy, this card is for you because it's a point card. For Lazy, who would you trust more with a nude photo of yourself? Go for it. And tell us why, too, because it's a story time. Okay, guys, come on, sacrifice a memory. Who would Lazy trust the most with a nude photo of herself? These are all R rated. So these are the ones we can't play with the kids, so they're separated out. Doon, 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 doon. Lazy thinking hard, or lazy left. Lazy like, I ain't answering this. Anyone? I don't really Really? Okay, be careful who you tell that to. Somebody's gonna pop up and be like, okay, I want one. I think I got a good embarrassing hookup story, but I had to step away before I could challenge ease. All right, all right, no, that's fine. If you weren't here, go ahead, brother. I of course, well, I mean, I can't answer this, but just to give you, of course, I'm going to trust Shell with it. Go ahead, Brad. Let's see if you can one up me, and then we'll all vote on it. You can challenge. Oh, by the way, you only get 2 hear me out cards, so you've used 1 hear me out card. You get 2 hear me outs, and 1 nope. There should be unlimited nopes in my opinion. If you don't want to talk about something, you shouldn't have to. From Texas, we dress skimpy. Hey, fine, fine by me. I honestly did not expect that. That's cool as hell. I honestly did not expect that, lazy. Hey, Brad, just to let you know, it's I think after like 2 or 3 lines of text, uh it'll it won't show up. So if you have to, that's nothing boring about that. There is nothing boring about being with trusting strangers with nude photos of you. There's nothing boring about that. I was with my ex-wife and we were going doggy style with the music playing loud. I pulled out because I had to sneeze. It grays out the text, yeah. I pulled out because I had to sneeze. I can't wait. I can't wait for where this is going. I'm waiting. I'm waiting with bated breath. I don't mind losing if it's a good story. I don't mind at all. Share this with the people at home. I was with my ex-wife and we were going doggy style with the music playing loud. I pulled out because I had to sneeze and type faster, Brett. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Take your time, brother. I sneezed, a snot rocket on her back, and she didn't hear me sneeze and she thought I'd finished. She turned around and thanked me for. Was this what? Was this before you all were married? I had to tell her. What was that? Damn skeeters! I had to tell. I had to tell her. Hang on, let me put this up on screen so people watching the playback can read it. Oh my god, dude. I had to tell her we weren't finished yet, but she'd need a shower. Oh my god, dude. Never seen E trying not to sweat before. You weren't married yet? I was wondering. I was wondering if it was like pre-marriage or whatever. I like that one. I like that one. We can vote on it. Who me or Brad? I'm honestly just want to give it to Brad, but that's a good one. That's a good one. Ew, that's oh no, same consistency and everything. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if you're a super soaker or whatever. Hey, shower songs, how you doing? Finally caught a stream again. What's up, E? Not much. Not much. I'm chilling, playing a game. Could be why she's my ex. All right, so let's vote. Let's vote. Just type E or Brad for who you vote for. My story or Brad's. Remember, there's no hard feelings here. It can be Brad's because that's where I'm tilting. I think the rule is I could just give it to you if I think it's better, but I'm gonna wait and see what everybody thinks. You're gonna vote for me, Lazy? Really? All right, so that's one for each of us. Kaiju voted me. All right, so that's two for me, one for you. Is there anybody else left in here? I don't know how many people are in here. We're doing a game night. We're doing it's kind of a fun story. Okay. All right. So Pickles won. Sorry, Brad. Well played though, brother, because you got my vote. Well damn played. By the way, Lazy, you get 1 point. So Lazy has 1 point. I'm gonna put this over here. Lazy has 1 point. I have 2 points. Okay. I'm here, but I'm playing a game. You're fine. You're fine. All right. So the next one is everybody answers. It was a tough call for you. Cool. All good. Just having fun. Definitely. Definitely. I knew you'd be cool about it. But, anyways, everybody has to answer this. So, everyone who's been playing has to answer this question. Oh my God. This is a good one. Describe the last person you had sex with in one sentence. One sentence. She's my best friend and the light of my life. This is a really good story, Brad. This is a really good one. So mine was, you heard what mine was. She's my best friend and the love of my life. The light of my life. I don't know which one, but they're both true. So, nope. I know. I got you, Ty. I got you. And we're gonna do unlimited nope cards. Okay, unlimited nope cards. So if anybody feels uncomfortable doing anything, saying anything, they can just nope out. But then if it's only one person left, they get the point. I got I got you, Ty. We've talked about other things. We have. So you don't have to. I'm sure you're fine because you put it in there. But I understand. Pure soul, but too clingy. That's a good one. Cute but dumb. Yeah, Ty, we've had some pretty in-depth conversations over the years. I mean, we had a really in-depth one just not too long ago either. Cute but dumb. I'm y'all. I'm set. I really like pure soul but too clingy. Anybody else got one? Brad, Bradley, paging Bradley, paging Zoop. If you want to pause your game, describe the last person you had sex with in one sentence. You'll be okay. I know. I know. You answered. I don't see it. Can somebody? He told me he was recovering from a head injury. Brad, I don't see yours. I don't see Brad's. Does anybody see Brad's? Can somebody copy and paste it for me? But he stayed dumb. Is that why you're asexual now? He ruined you for everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. Oh, fucking hell. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I'm laughing at what Brad just said. I've been banging her for 16 years. Can't live without her. Fair. Fair. But yeah, I don't want to upset you, Ty. I don't want you to upset you. For real, for real. Banging her. I'm still going with shower songs. I'm still going with shower songs because that one was like very succinct and perfect. But um let's see how we handle everyone answers. I can't remember. Try and take a breath, Ty. I'm not. Oh. Everybody answers. Every player briefly answers the card. The player with the best response voted by the group. Yeah. No, it's not stupid. It's not stupid. We can't control how we react in viscerally to certain things. You can't control it. I can't. Y'all remember? I know you guys were here. Y'all remember how I reacted when that guy was talking shit about Richard Lehman in the comment section? How I absolutely lost my shit on him. Like I came unglued. I understand. Dick's been dead since 2001. Since fucking Valentine's Day 2001. I understand, Ty. And that shit will stay with you forever. I know it. So, yeah. Yeah, it's not stupid. It's not. Yeah. So we're gonna moving on. So I'm voting for shower songs. Who y'all gonna vote for? And yes, I am trying to move on to change the subject so you don't linger on that thought. Right? Those pure soul boys. All right, so we got 2 votes for shower songs. I'm whose story did you like the most, Ty? All right. Shower songs voted lazy. All right, we got 2 for shower songs, 1 for lazy. I just like the pure soul. They are cute. Yeah. Wait a second. Were you voting for shower songs? I don't know who you were voting for. That does not sound right. Shower songs? Gotcha. I'm going to go ahead and give it to shower songs because there ain't but 5 of us in here. So, unless that hasn't updated, sometimes that's the case. So, shower songs gets this one. So, me, lazy. Hang on here. No, shower songs and lazy tied at 1 point. I have 2 points. Yeah, the answers. Sorry. Yeah, the answers. Who do you want to vote for as far as the answers are concerned? You could be it. You could change the game. You could make it a tie. Just ask the next question. I gotta give the points to somebody. All right, here we go. Um. Oh, this one's gonna have to be a nope for me because it literally has to do with my own abuse story. So Oh, you're fine, Ty. Let's move on. All right. I'll give that to shower songs. I'm gonna do my nope here. Uh, some of you might know this story or not, but it's how did you lose your virginity? If anybody wants to, whoever wants to do this will automatically get the points. That's the best part, and that's why it's called it's kind of a fun story because you can say shit like Brad said with my wiener. Brad wins this one. All right, Brad's got 2 points. Brad's tied with me. Okay. What? This is a creepy fucking card. I'm glad it's in the R-rated one, but also the way it ends. Let me read you this card. Hang on. In an abandoned house on a mattress on the floor. Yeah, I think Brad still's got it, but just because it was so much funnier. But yeah, that's a. I had a situation like that too. I decided I didn't want to be the oldest living virgin. Well, you had a long way to go for that one because I believe they were 82 and they died a virgin. So nobody's ever going to beat them. It was a monastic monk. I don't think I'm saying that right, but anyways, man, I don't know. Lazy's pretty good. That's a good reason though. All right, let's vote on this. Let's vote on this. Let's vote on that last one. The how did you lose your virginity card? Let's vote on this. Who y'all voting for? I am of course voting for Brad because that was just fucking stupid and it made me laugh. Brad's had me dying of laughter to be honest. All right, that's 2 for Brad. That's 2 for Brad. It was stupid of me, different person, but I found he was cheating on me sort of online talking to girls, so I thought I might help because I was oh, what? Man, that's Buckus. That's Bupkis. Brad. All right. So yeah, Brad won that one. All right. Let me read you this card because it's kind of I don't know. Let me get you guys' POV on this one. This is an everybody answers, which I also don't like. But describe the underwear you are wearing, but at the bottom it says show and tell is encouraged. So you're just gonna show your drawers? Yeah, you're not dumb, Ty. Stop saying that. You're not dumb. You're not dumb. You're not stupid. You're not an idiot. None of those things describe you. You were young. Yeah. I'm gonna put this one back because I don't like this one. I know some of you probably aren't gonna, you know, yeah, naive is a big is a good way to put it too because I mean, if you don't know, how can you know? You know what I mean? You don't know that you don't know. So yeah. Anyways, oh my god. Story card, which is for me, but you guys can. I don't wear. Okay, 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 okay. Billabong, you're gonna answer any. I'm. If y'all want to answer, go ahead. Go ahead. Then we'll do our vote. I'm. I'm already voting for lazy just because. I'm just voting for lazy. Lazy has been the you would send a nude to anyone and now you don't wear drawers? Lord Jesus. Gray Fruit of the Loom. I think Lazy's got this. Yeah. I think Lazy's got this. And this is a 2-pointer, so this means Lazy's now winning. Yeah, everybody votes Lazy. So all right, let me grab that card again cuz I put it away. And now Lazy's winning. Lazy is always saying that that she doesn't win anything. All right. Okay, here we go. You're winning by 1 point over me. And I'm tied with shower songs, I believe. No, I'm tied with that was Brad. That's shower songs. That's lazy. Yeah. I'm tied with shower songs. All right. Here we go. This is a story card, so I have to answer, but you can use your hear me out card. Okay. Have you ever been caught masturbating? This is one of the most embarrassing stories ever. For me, anyways. So we had just moved to Alabama. I was 13 years old. Um, this is the first time we moved to Alabama. No, I'm sorry, it was 95, so I would have been 15 or going on 15. Doesn't matter. We're moving out to Alabama. My brother-in-law, some of you guys have heard part of this story. My brother-in-law drove us out. He was a trucker, put all of our stuff on the back of this uh, flatbed trailer and drove us out to Alabama. When we got there, we were Hurricane Opal came through and destroyed all of our stuff. We took off to Mississippi and stayed at a hotel there, and then came back. We found our couch 3 blocks away. Anyways, long story short, um, I was in the bathroom handling my business as you do, trying to get one out, and my brother-in-law walked in on me. And I automatically, if you've been caught before, you know you automatically stop. It's like we don't know what to say. And this man looked at me and he goes, I gotta take a shit. And he's staring right at my dick, my hand on my penis. I gotta take a shit. Do you mind waiting to finish? It's exactly what this man said. Like I was gonna say, do you mind? Let me go ahead and get this, like torque one out, and then you can. No, no. What's the most sensitive part of your body when your ear? Yeah, she's listening. That's a good one. Only by my husband, so it wasn't too bad. Gotcha. Thank God, no. I've had close calls. I'm voting for me this time. I'm voting for me. Do you mind waiting to finish? I had to take a shit. Do you mind waiting to finish? Thank you, shower song. So 2 votes for me. 2 votes for me. I gotta take this off the screen. Damn, my gummy's already kicking in. He poor guy. All right, I got that. There aren't enough people in here. Thank you, Ty. All right, so I am now winning again. I got 4 points. Let's get this other one in. This might be fun, but if y'all want to nope out of it, it's okay. I understand. All right, left or right, I'm going to point at fuck it, shower songs. I'm pointing at shower songs. Uh I got to pick two because it's left or right and then we have to pick which one. So, I want shower songs and Brad. This is for you. Only you two. Shower songs and Brad. The player on each side, that's shower songs and Brad, must demonstrate their best dirty talk. I choose the winner. Okay? I choose the winner this time. That's what it says. You choose the winner. Okay? It's worth 1 point. So give me your best dirty talk. This is for shower songs and Brad only. Your best dirty talk. God, I'm so glad we didn't play this with our kids. Because I know exactly what you know what gets your partner going. So it wouldn't have been a dry seat over there, that's for sure. Talk dirty to me, boys. Talk dirty to me. Honestly, if anybody else wants to play too, they can. Damn, crickets. Remember, you can't type too much all at one time. Or you can nope out. What the fuck? I'm so damn thirsty, and you're so pretty. I think you're wheelchair worthy. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Take a ride. I want to give you a ride. Is that like the wheelbarrow? Come on, Bradley. Bradley Cooper. I mean, Perkins. Perkins.
Hey, baby. My name's Bradley Perkins. Cause I make Ken
No, not Ken. Ew. Ew.
You want to take a trip on a special rocket ship?
Any of y'all seen all right, Brad, it's if you've commented, it hasn't shown up, so I'm gonna need a replay. I don't see anything yet. Little Einsteins. Little Einsteins. I think Shower Song's just gonna win by default. Bradley. Bradley. Come.
Talk dirty to me. Bradley. Come talk dirty to me.
Shower Songs, I think you won by default. Anyways, my gummy's kicking in. My gummy's kicking in. And I just already said that. Must be blocked. Well, you should be. The crazy part is you're a moderator. Anyways, I'm too high for this shit. So I'm going to have to quit probably about 30 minutes. No way I'm getting off that easy. You win. You win anyways. You win anyways. You win anyways. That's a really good one. No way I'm getting off that easy. I'm sorry, Brad. It's weird because you're a moderator, so I don't know what's up with that. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so good. Yeah, you would have won that, but I think we're done. Yeah. Sorry, Shower Songs. Mr. Perkins. Mr. Perkins. Yeah. Shit. No. I fucked up and dropped it into. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the R-rated cards out here. Did y'all had apparently, yeah. Y'all want to play this again? This is pretty fun, and I think it'd be really fun if we had a group of people. Well, I think I see why you two blocked it. Yeah, Shower Songs won that one. Okay, or Brad did, or they got a tie, or whatever. It don't matter. Anyways, but yeah, this is a super fun game. Yeah, we found it at Target, I think. It was so much fun. So much fun. Anyway, y'all want to talk about something before I go? I don't know. I don't learn so much about lazy tonight. I'm kind of flabbergasted. Like, you have certain like preconceived notions about people when they tell you they're something. Like, asexual. You don't expect for them to be like, hey, I'll give anybody a butt naked picture of me. And then don't wear drawers. I've learned so much about lazy tonight. It's been a spectacle. It has. It really has. Like psychos, like my it's like call me stairs because I'm between two lions. If y'all get that one, I like y'all. Y'all my people. Y'all my people anyways. But anyways, yeah, the gummy is kicking in. Can y'all tell? I got this really, really chill vibing. But we are like that. We don't care. Hey, that's fine. That's awesome. I just never would have thought, that I guess that makes sense because if you're not worried about sex and you're not thinking about sex, then why would you mind any of that stuff? Yeah. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking stoned. That kicked in quick as hell, man. That wasn't even 30 minutes because I was literally still chewing it when I sat down. That shit kicked in fast. Call me mint jelly because I'm on the lamb. Oh no. You want to know the first country hick joke I ever heard? Y'all want to hear it? What the fuck am I? Of course you guys want to hear it. Okay, so when I first moved to the South, there's two things that I heard that I will never forget. The first one was we didn't have a car, so we had to go down to a car dealership. Like I said, my brother drove us out here and put everything on the back of his truck, the flatbed. He's a truck driver. Anyways, um, damn, which story was I telling? Hang on, what was it? Oh yeah, the joke and the okay. So, we had to go buy a car. That's where I was going with this. We had to go buy a car, and the big old dude, massive beer belly. Like the beer belly probably weighed as much as all of his other parts combined. Massive beer belly, and I'm saying that as someone who used to be like that. Had suspenders on, red suspenders, white t-shirt, and the most fucked up, stained, dirty ass jeans I've ever seen in my life. Still to this day, worst pair of jeans I ever had. And he was barefoot. This was the dude who ran this car lot. That man was the one who owned and ran the car lot. But anyways, so we show up. He comes walking out, kind of waddling like us big guys do. You know, he's just kind of he's smoking a giant cigar, and he comes over. He's like, "Help y'all." And my mom goes, "Yeah, my name's so and so. Nice to meet you." And they shook hands. He goes, "My name's so and so." Rada rada rada. And my mom said, "How are you doing?" He said, "How are you doing?" My mom said, "Fine. How are you doing today?" And he said, "God willing, and the creek don't rise. I'm doing pert good." Just like that. I could probably do the accent, but I'm not going to. I'm doing pert good. Uh, and that's that. But here's the joke, that the very first joke I heard from a redneck or hillbilly, whatever you want to call him. We're all sitting around a table, and it's my brother-in-law's brother. The kid's name was Eric, and he goes, I got a joke for y'all. I got a joke for y'all," just like that. Um, he goes, "Okay, so me and E and Thomas is his brother's name. Me and E and Thomas, we're all out driving down the road, right? So we see this sheep stuck in a fence in like a gate over here on the side of the road." And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, what the hell is he talking about? I've never even met this person before today. And and so he continues on. He goes, "Yeah, and, we pull over and I get out the truck, and I just start fucking that sheep, man. I just start fucking the hell out of that sheep until I'm done." And he's telling this joke in front of my mother, my sister, everybody in their God's creation that was in the room. And I'm just a fucking that sheep, right? So then I get done with what I'm doing, and then Thomas, he comes over, and he just starts fucking the sheep that's got its neck caught in his fence. He's just a fucking that sheep, bah, bah, fucking that sheep, bah, bah. Well, Thomas gets done. He looks over, and I look over, and I'll be damned if he ain't wrapping the fence around his neck. And then he starts busting out laughing. The joke is, I wanted to get fucked like they were fucking the sheep. That's the joke. The aristocrats? No, that's not where that was going. But I know how you, yeah. But yeah, it's not the aristocrats. It's not. But that's the actual joke that he told in when we were all visiting my sister for the holidays. And my he also his famous the famous line from Eric that everybody quotes is, we were just all sitting around, it was like after dinner or whatever. It was a family gathering, a whole different occasion, family gathering. And he just out of the blue, everybody's talking, everybody's like chit-chatting, small talking, all that stuff. All of a sudden, all of us hear his voice, and he has such a grating country voice that as soon as he starts talking, you're like, "What the fuck, shut up, please." So automatically gets everybody's attention, and he goes, "Hey, y'all ever ate coon?" Talking about raccoon. Because down south, coon can mean two different things, unfortunately. Anyways, Brad, yeah, have a good night. But yeah, so that's the end of that story. Eric was he ended up killing himself. Uh very Not it wasn't very long ago. It was pretty recent, within the last year or two. I just thought about that. But the guy was, yeah, he was a, if you know this means, he was a P3PO, P3DO. Yeah. My redneck ass has actually eaten raccoon before. Yeah, the only person there that said yes was my other sister's husband, Bill. But anyways, yeah. Have a good night, Brad. And as for the rest of y'all, I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow too. I'm not sure when because we have to go grocery shopping. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow and I'm gonna be playing a game. I don't know what game yet. I don't know if I want to keep going with Alien Isolation or if I want to play Dark Souls 3 or what I want to do. But anyways, y'all have a fantastic night. Love your faces. But until next time, I've been E, you've been you. This has been some kind of video where we hang out and talk to each other. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Doobie doobie. Have a pert good night, E. You too, shower songs.